Guys, we're here. Nate Diaz just called out Max Holloway. I'm here to go live. I'm here to talk about it because it is not every day that we see Nate Diaz active on Twitter. It's not every day that we see him talking about anything. Doesn't do many interviews. Doesn't post a lot on social media, but he decided to post on social media. I thought something very interesting, something telling, and something that if you guys, if you're paying attention to what's going on in the UFC, what's coming up, it actually makes a lot of sense that this is the time to make Nate Diaz versus Max Holloway. And I am going to explain why, especially later, because, I think this perfectly plays into a plan that the UFC might have. And some of you guys might know already what I'm alluding to, guys. Let me know. I believe I'm talking at a pretty good volume here, but let me know, guys. I'm here. Let's see. I'm trying to see. Oh, Nate's a clown. Hey, what's up? PZ is here. I'm trying to get this chat. Where the hell is this chat? There we are. Okay, this chat. Oh, here it is. Okay, now I can see you guys. All right, Nate is a clown. Also, I'm pretty sure he's fairly active on social media. Let me see this. I'm on his socials right now. Don't feel like he's that active. Look, July 20th, he said something. I mean, he uploaded a little. I mean, he's like decently active, guys. I didn't say like I'm not here saying he's like his social media is as dry as a desert here, but I'm just saying, look, it's not like this guy's posting on the daily here. I mean, come on, let's be real. There's definitely look at Conor McGregor in comparison. You know what I'm saying? Guys like that. What's up, Lolita? What's up? Hello. What's up? Yeah. What's up? I'm 90% sure he doesn't stop yapping. He's talking about whatever. Nate Diaz at any time. You never know. But what do you call it, guys? I'm fixing the chat because I don't like how that looked. But I appreciate all you guys tapping in. Like I said, guys, make sure you guys hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button, all that. And that isn't even me saying it because, for me, okay, guys, which, I mean, obviously does help me, so you guys should do it for me. But why I'm saying it is because I get so many comments, I'm seeing you in my feed. What's going on? Guys, a lot of times YouTube is just weird. You know what I mean? You do something different, it changes the whole game. You know what I'm saying? This whole learning the algorithm, it's tough. So you guys got to hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell. Also, it helps to like these videos. I mean, I got to say, because all of that stuff will just help suggest this stuff more to you. And helps you if this is the type of stuff you want to consume. But if you don't really care, then that's fine. But that is why, guys. And like, I'm not, trust me, this isn't any what do you call it? Like, I understand, like, when people say this, it's like, oh, of course. But it's like, honestly, like, I've seen so many comments. It's like, and it's just true. You know what I'm saying? People, I mean, it's crazy. So that's what I'm saying. And, my second reason is also this. I'm doing a lot more spur of the moment stuff. Spur of the moment uploads. Like, I uploaded on Saturday for UFC Abu Dhabi. I don't know if everyone saw that. That's uploaded, of course, this morning. Well, I don't remember what my video is about. What was my video about? I don't know, guys. Someone remind me. What was my video about? Whatever, guys. You guys will remember. It was about something. It was about it was some sort of something interesting. It was about Islam and Ilya and the pound for pound stuff. Let me read some of the chat though, real quick. I'm 90%. He doesn't stop yapping. I saw that. Yeah, we talked about that. So what about Shemaev? Hit the like button. We'll definitely get to Shemaev. Don't worry. We'll talk about Hamzat. We'll talk about UFC. Oh, Kevin Lee is back. Yo, what the hell, Kevin Lee? Nate's a liberal that ducked me once I hit my prime. Yo, what's up, Kevin Lee? Yo, I can't believe we got my man Kevin Lee back on the stream. Lolita, about Shemaev. What do you mean? What about Shemaev? I'm confused. What are you talking about? What about Shemaev? Who is like? What about him? What do I think about him? I don't know. But I thought you meant like talk about like what do I think? Is there some news about him? No one wants to see that. The real Kevin Lee. Okay. Yeah, no one wants to see. I don't know, guys. Well, okay. Nobody wants to see that. Guys, if we're doing these BMF title fights, honestly, guys, none of these BMF title fights really make me that happy, guys. Let's stop bullshitting, guys. I'm sorry for edging you. We're going to hop on Twitter real quick, or let me actually exit this out. Let me go to here. Okay, we're going to cover some other stuff. This is what Nate Diaz put out, and this is what made me go live. He just posted this. Well, now it's honestly a bit late, guys. I got to get it a little faster on this grind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see this, I got to hop on it. I saw this like 30 minutes after it was posted, and I was like, yo, this is a good excuse to go live. This guy's cool, but he keeps wearing my belt. Of course, Max Holloway. Let's see, take it back. People are saying Nate making 155 these days, which is something that I am curious about as well. And yeah, the weight thing, and that is something that maybe, you look at the matchup. Obviously, I think most people would agree, and I'm going to put back so you guys can see the chat. I think most people would probably, and I'm going to respond to everybody in the chat, don't worry. I want to explain myself first, and then, actually, I'll put the chat here so I could look. I said, look, I think one thing about this, I personally thought about this matchup. My first thought was, I think Nate Diaz is going to get knocked out, dude. And I understand it's pretty crazy to say because, Max Holloway doesn't hit the hardest. He doesn't knock out a lot of other people. The problem with Nate Diaz is he doesn't really present a lot of threat, I feel like, with his hands. So I think Max Holloway is just going to use his speed. And Nate Diaz, he's looked so slow, especially in those boxing matches, especially in the later years, especially that fight with Tony Ferguson even looked slow. And that was 2022. I mean, we're talking about Max Holloway, who, I mean, Ilia Topuria pound for pound number one right now. He fought Ilia Topuria less than a year ago, and he was having some success in that second round. So, I mean, seriously, for a guy in Nate Diaz who is, I mean, to say past his prime, I mean, that is just, I mean, an exaggeration. I mean, I don't even know. Past his prime, way down the road of his prime. I mean, seriously, like, this is not even in the same stratosphere. Like, this is literally someone at the top of their game and someone that's fighting Jake Paul. You know what I'm trying to say? That's crazy. But I do think this fight might happen. I want to read some of the chat, though, because I don't want to, let too much fly. Here, the real Kevin Lee. I don't know. I don't know what that is saying. What was talking about? I have no idea what the hell that says. Lolita, you're going to have to retranscribe that for me. Hooker versus Max or Oliveira versus Max makes sense for the BMF belt. Absolutely. I'm a fan of both, but I mean, honestly, I don't give a shit about this BMF stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm fine. Like, I feel like, look, Max Holloway is in a position right now, like, he's not going to fight for a title. You know what I'm saying? And Oliveira versus Max, fun fight. I think Max versus Dan Hooker is obviously a fun fight. But if Nate Diaz versus Max Holloway comes on, I don't mind that. I think that it's obviously a very, very one-sided fight. But that's where I wanted to say. I wanted to say about the weight. What do you guys think? I want to know what you guys think. You guys let me know. Nate Diaz at 170 versus Max Holloway. This would be Max Holloway moving up. What would that be? 15 pounds, right? Really moving up, like, what would that be? 25 pounds? Yeah, 25 pounds or so over the past year. I mean, that is insane. It's basically what Conor McGregor did against Nate Diaz. And, I mean, but honestly, let's be real. Max Holloway is, I think, a bit bigger than Conor McGregor was when he fought Nate Diaz. So I think so, at least. Maybe, I don't know, maybe there's a case to be made, but I would probably say definitively so. I don't know. But what do you guys think? Does the weight, would that play any difference? I don't think so, to be honest. I think that most likely we could potentially see maybe a Conor McGregor situation where Max Holloway, he's fast, as I predicted, and, he's really just, hitting Nathan Diaz and just rocking him and all this. I said Nathan Diaz because I just saw his name on Twitter. It's still on my screen as Nathan, so I don't know why I just said that. But yeah, no, I could see that. And maybe he gasses out, but guys, this is all maybes. Keep in mind, this is not what I'm saying I think is going to happen. I'm pretty confident that Max was going to win, but let's see. Or maybe I saw an old video this morning about Chimaev being potentially sick. Oh, about me. So this was a short I made. This was about some rumors that people were saying that were on Twitter. I think they were debunked now. So it's a little bit older now, but it's about Hamza Chimaev and just some of the stuff about him, obviously in the past not making weight, concerns about that. And that was what it was. And it was just uploading that. It was actually a video that I had unlisted. I actually kind of forgot to upload it. And then I unlisted it or whatever. And I did that a few hours ago, actually. So, yeah, that is kind of new. What's up, John Dong? Dustin and Justin was good. Max and Dustin was good. Nate is washed. Yeah, Nate is washed, obviously. I mean, look, guys, this is not me sitting here trying to claim that this is going to be a fight to the death here, that it is going to be, back and forth affair, guys. Obviously not. This fight is literally for one, and I'm going to tell you guys what I'm alluding to here. And this is, I know you guys are going to go crazy for this, but I know you guys are going to go crazy on me. But what do you call it? I think that this fight is, like, for one, look, just for money, let's be real. This is a big name in Nate Diaz. But I think, too, maybe if you're the UFC, definitely I think if you're the UFC, maybe you kind of hope Nate Diaz wins. Because if you do, let's say, Nate Diaz, Max Holloway in January, I've seen people, and guys, I'm going to say this, and this isn't me saying I think this is going to happen. I have to emphasize this. I'm just saying if you're the UFC, okay, and you're thinking about what's their next move, you have to think what their intention is. What do they think is the best case scenario? So that is why I am saying maybe they feel, and hear me out, the winner of this fights. I don't even want to say this because I know you guys are gonna cook me. Maybe they're hoping that the winner of that fight fights Conor McGregor at the White House. And I know I just said this, and it's like, dude, I know I don't even learn from my mistakes. It's like, first of all, this isn't me saying this happens. Number one, I don't think that Conor McGregor is going to wind up fighting at the White House. As a matter of fact, I'm not even sure if they're going to have an event at the White House, to be honest. I mean, I feel like there's so many different levels of the White House card happening, and we can get into that later. But that is why I believe that maybe there's some validity to this. I mean, I could definitely see the UFC trying to make this. And I see PZ say glaze. I don't know who I'm glazing. I'm not glazing Conor. I don't know who I'm glazing here. But I'm just saying I could see that happening. I don't even know who I'm glazing. I just said I don't even think any of that is going to happen. All right, let's read more. Brother Jack, yo, I caught one of your lives. Yo, what's up, Manny? I'm glad you finally are here. Welcome. Feel free to join. Feel free to sit back. Yeah, let's see. I'm laughing at some of these glaze. Mad respect for you, brother. Love the videos. G, I appreciate it. What's up, John Dong? I see him biting his teeth. If Lopez loses badly to Silva, it'd be interesting to see him at 155 for the BMF belt. Wow. I mean, look, honestly, he definitely deserves fighting for the BMF belt, just from his debut alone. Like, literally stepping up, fighting Movzar, nearly beating Movzar, nearly submitting him multiple times. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't mind it, and he's a crazy good fighter. So, yeah, especially if the champ, the BMF champ, quote-unquote champ, is Max Holloway. Let's see. You look like a log bait player. I don't know what that is, a log bait player. I don't know what that is. You asked, what was I talking about this morning? I saw a video this morning of you doubting if Shemaya shows up. Maybe it was all a video. Yeah, no, that's what I was explaining. It was a video from today that I uploaded. It was a short. It's just a clip, so that's all it was, of when there were reports or whatever of the Shemaev pulling out, or not Shemaev pulling out, but there was some rumors of Shemaev pulling out. Talked about it, reacted to it, and talked about his weight misses in that short. Uploaded it. I actually, like I said, it was unlisted. I actually made it public a few hours ago. So, but for the record, guys, I mean, I never really know with Shemaev. I would never say he's coming. So, I don't know. I still would. I think it's always up in the air, in my opinion. I mean, come on. If we're going to be real, it's always up in the air. Your weightlifting picks got leaked, bro. Well, not bro, but weightlifting picks got leaked. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because a lot of people take the picks of me benching 450, 500, you know what I mean? But, Jack, when are we fighting? Glaze. Max would have to slip on a banana land on an anvil to lose to Nate. Yo, deadass. Yo, for real. I'm dying. Yo, honestly, for real. Like, I don't even know what it would take for Max to lose. He would have to not. I think even that it wouldn't even take that. It would literally have to I think a sniper would have to come into the arena and shoot Max Holloway. I think that is the only way this guy would lose to Nate Diaz. I know this is disrespectful, and I'm sorry, Nate. You know what I mean? I actually like Nate Diaz a lot, and I'm a big fan, and that's why I want this, because I actually like Nate Diaz. Unlike you guys are shitting on it and saying I honestly, and I shouldn't have been that delusional. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have been that delusional. I really thought I was going to come on here and everyone's going to be like, yo, fuck it, let's do it. No, it's not as simple as that. It's never as simple as that. Bro finds a way to cracker and everything. Yo, I knew y'all were gonna flame me for it, bro. That ass. But tell me not. It makes sense. It makes sense. Come on. You know what I'm saying? What other fighter are you going to make for Conor McGregor other than Nate Diaz? In my opinion, though, if you're going... The move shouldn't be that. The move really should just be Nate Diaz, Conor McGregor. If you're going to do the white... If you're going to make that fight at all, don't... We've learned in this year especially, don't fucking do these, like, you know, warm-up fights. They fuck up everything. You know what I'm saying? Not... And by the way... I'm not sitting here saying Max Holloway is a warm-up fight, by the way. I'm trying to say a fight before the fight, and you got to get through that. This is not a warm-up fight. This is actually 10 times harder than Conor McGregor. Like, Nate Diaz, actually, I could see him beating Conor McGregor. There's absolutely no chance he beats Max Holloway. But yeah, no, okay, fine. I'll give PZ this. He is 1,000% right. I do tend to include Conor McGregor in a lot. It is not because of Glaze, guys. It is just, like I said, I've criticized Conor McGregor. You guys know so much on the channel. You know, but I'm just saying it makes sense given the White House card. That's the only reason why I'm saying that. If the White House card wasn't happening and, you know, there weren't rumors of Conor, you know, already potentially, you know, fighting soon. I mean, I don't think he's going to fight, honestly, at the White House. That's my opinion. That's what I think. But I'm just saying that's probably what the UFC might want to do. Because that's the only fight really makes sense. Bro, I just saw Kevin Lee's comment, bro. Because at first I thought he said Nikita Krylov, bro. So I was like, Conor is Nikita Krylov. What's up, Piggy Wiggly? Yeah, I'm going to go back, guys. Don't worry. But Jesus, man. I don't even want to comment on that, but I have some thoughts. Okay, let's see. Where were we? Max not losing. Bilal was the BMF champ at one point. Laniel, bro. Lineal, bro. Lineal BMF champ. Bilal is the BMF champ at one point. Lineal. Yeah, he was right from beating Leon. That's true, right? Before they revived the belt. There should be a fine or something for mentioning Conor fights. He's done. Yeah, really, right, guys? All right. For now on, I'm gonna like donate to charity or something, like a fucking like sexual abuse charity or something for fucking after every time I mention Conor. Jesus, I hope he doesn't fight because I'm gonna be broke after that. Jack, what's good, buddy? RDR is my hitman to get rid of Hamzat. If DDP slips on a banana peel, RDR smokes him. I don't know. I mean, I think if he beats... it's easy for me to say, I think, yeah, RDR could beat Hamzat now. But if he absolutely annihilates DDP, I mean, come on, dude. I mean, at this point, he might be unstoppable. I mean, seriously. If he goes in there in a round and just absolutely demolishes that guy, I mean, come on. So, I don't know. It's easy for me to say, yeah. But, you know, I say if genuinely he does be... I don't know. I don't think he's going to beat DDP, but you don't know. And I'm burping a lot. Yeah, a short. You posted a pic of had Ratchet over his body. That is from an old. Okay, so that is from an old injury. So that isn't new. That is just a bit of you know, just a pic of. I just added a pic of him injured just for visual effect, but that isn't new. That was from when he pulled out against Whitaker, actually. But you know, I'll keep this in mind. Maybe I'll keep it in mind. Maybe I shouldn't always. Or I should maybe put it like a little note, but I was just doing it as a you know, visual aid, so to speak, not an actual confirmation. But you're right. I should have maybe given the context of the short too. Maybe it did kind of seem like that this was for real, so I could actually kind of see that. JDM versus Islam. That is, I like that fight a lot. JDM Islam, and like I said, the more we get closer, the more I'm saying it's close. I mean, before I think the Bilal fight, I mean, I think we were all like. JDM Islam? You know what I mean? Like, what? Like, that doesn't really make sense, you know what I'm saying? But at this point, it's like, I feel like after how JDM looked against Bilal, after, you know, how I feel like JDM, you know, there's been a lot of more hype, I feel like, especially with how I feel like people talk about JDM. You look at, I saw, like, Robert Whitaker, but during the fight week that he had, talk about JDM and stuff like that. And had a lot of praising things to say and basically said he felt like it was going to go like the Volk fight, but even crazier, and just gassed him up, basically said why he thought he was going to win this and that. And, yeah, so that's that I feel like the more we're getting close, the more I'm excited for that. It felt weird, but that's that. So Kevin Lee says you weren't benching, you were McGregoring. I don't know what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, then he said the Connor thing, which is like, that was crazy. RDR did not look that good. Yeah, I was going to say RDR didn't look like crazy good. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not even on the board of right now. I think that he would beat Hamzat. But even if I did, I'm just saying, like, I don't think we could make that judgment just because, like, I'm saying, like, if he does beat DDP, that's a huge deal. Like, I mean, like, that's absolutely insane. That changes the whole game. Just like how I was saying with JDM. Before the Bilal fight, we were saying, oh, okay, like, that's a weird fight, but we probably think Islam, at least that's how I felt. That's at least what I could say. I felt like Islam was going to win. But now it's like, 50-50, or even some people thinking JDM's going to win. So it's like, you got to see the fight, and then you might feel very differently. So that's my opinion. That is, I feel like that's real, because I feel like if he beats DDP, I will be really shocked, dude. Like, this isn't like, oh, if he beats Sean Strickland, this is if he beats DDP. I'm like, wow. Then, I could probably give you, I would think he would beat Sean Strickland, but don't think he'll beat DDP. Every time Jackman, oh yeah, we read that already. Controversy, yeah, okay, we read that already. Yo, what's up, Piggly Wiggly? Leniel. Shout out, Leniel. If Islam beats JDM, then that makes Islam the lineal BMF champ. Then that makes who, Islam? Yeah, I guess, yeah, right? So, that's true. And, I mean, honestly, like, it would be, I feel like that's fair, honestly. I mean, Islam, I don't know, being the BMF, he's never stepped in on short notice, though, so fuck that, because I know he's, like, declined short notice before, and I don't fuck with the fact, like, you're gonna jack that, oh, you're willing to fight anybody anytime, when you're fighting guys on short notice. That doesn't make sense. Like, and I just don't get how we live in this, like, MMA community where we just act like that makes sense. So I've been saying this forever. You guys know this. You guys know I've been saying it way past forever. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. When Islam, and people say I'm an Islam hater, I just did a video defending Islam, guys. I'm unbiased. This is just fact. This isn't me. I'm not hold down to nobody. I'm not here to, bullshit or to, favor one side, right? You guys know, look, I have my favorites. I'll acknowledge, hey, maybe I'm being biased here because this is my favorite. I'm telling you guys how it is about Islam. I don't even know what I was saying about Islam, to be honest. What were we talking about Islam? The fact, that, he always says he's willing to fight anyone, anytime. Dude, he says this, like, and he has the quote on the UFC PI. It's like, you haven't even fought. Like, you haven't even fought on short notice, has he? Has he ever fought short notice in his career? You know what I'm saying? And I have no problem with it. If you're the type of guy, there's plenty of fighters that are like, I don't want to fight on short notice. It's not worth the risk. Okay, fine. But then you're not that guy. And it's okay not to be that guy. Look, I'm not even fighting. I'm not fighting no notice. I'm not fighting with a year's notice. I'm not fighting with 5 years notice. So I'm not here to talk shit. I'm just here to say, look, I'm not also here saying, no, it would be ridiculous if I said to you guys, oh, I'm willing to fight anybody. I'm not fighting anyone. It wouldn't make any sense. So this is my problem with that. Islam, though, like I said, great fighter. But I mean, come on, this guy isn't fighting anyone anytime. And he's not like having stand-up wars with people. He's taking them to the ground, doing where he's, and that's what he should do as a good fighter. But it's like, you're not the BMF. There's a difference. Let's see. Topuria versus Arman. I actually like that fight. I think Arman, I actually like that because there's so much. I feel like they actually were pretty cordial at one point. Like, I know at one point they were like, oh, and I keep knocking into the desk if everything's shaking, that's why. But I think at one point they were pretty cordial, like, oh, we don't want to fight each other, and that they were, like, they had some sort of friendly relationship, it seemed like. But then I forgot what I saw, but it was like, I was like, oh, like, it caught me by surprise, and I felt like, I don't remember exactly what it was, but I felt like that was like the chain of events that followed that made them now not like each other at all. Like, now Topuria is saying, oh, you were gifted everything, your family has a lot of money and all this and that, and Arman Sarukian's coming back at him, saying, I don't know, I don't even know what he's saying about him, to be honest, because not to glaze, I know this is going to sound like glazing, but what is there to say about Ilya at this point, like, to trash talk? Like, what would you say? Like, nah, this sounds like glazing, this really is. Oh, the Conor McGregor wannabe stuff is fair, that is definitely fair, and that's a good point, I think. You think Chimaev demolishes Duplessis? No, I don't think that at all. I think that Duplessis is going to win. I'm just saying if Chimaev did, it would impress me. But no, I think that I think Duplessis is going to win, to be honest. That's just what I think. I think he's gonna win. I think that maybe. I don't think that Islam's gonna be able to. I mean, not Islam. I don't think Hamzat's gonna be able to control him. Thank you for the $10, Lolita, bro. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate you guys supporting. Like I always say, you guys don't even have to donate, but I just appreciate the supports, the comments, and I love the community here, guys. So I appreciate it, though. It does help, especially when YouTube F's you all the time. So you know what I'm saying. But I love the platform. It's like a love-hate relationship. You know what I'm saying? Type. But what do you call it? About what were we talking about? I forgot. About yeah, I think that Duplessis is not even gonna get taken down in the first. Well, he might get taken down in the first round, but I don't think he'll get like controlled and held down in the first round. That's what I think. I don't think it's gonna happen in the first round, and that's a hot take, very hot take, guys, and I like that too. Thank you, by the way. Once again, shout out to Lolita Davidovich. You could let me know how to say it, and I'll say it correctly. That's what you get for the dono. I'll learn how to say your name fully correctly with no corrections. Or no more corrections. How much weight can your cock hold? Oh, oh my God. I'm like, yo, what are you talking about bench pressing? Bro, news goes by so fast that feels like, what are you talking about? Of course, yeah. Conor McGregor, of course, yes. I have gone weightlifting a lot with Conor, actually, and I've just been playing dumb. Conor's actually over there. He's actually staring at, what the fuck? He's staring at me right now with a dumbbell. What the hell? It's very disturbing. I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's see. Jack, don't let the hype get to you. Hamzat only runs through scrubs and guys with no wrestling or injured face. Rob, Derek is Malls. No, guys, I think I might have said something that made you guys believe this. No, I do not think this. Not at all. I do not think that at all. I do not think that there's any chance that that Hamzat is going to beat DDP. I honestly don't think so. I mean, I'm saying no chance. I'm really going hard on this. Chimaev and DDP is a great scrap. RDR is not on that level. I agree. RDR not at that level. I mean, to say he's not at the level, I don't know. I mean, I think Robert Whittaker is really good. I think to say not at the level at all, I mean, definitively, that seems a bit harsh, in my opinion. But, I would not be surprised. There was a time where we said about DDP, oh, no way he beats Whittaker, no way. And then he beat Whittaker, and now it's a completely different story. It could be the same exact thing. I saw you lift 6 pounds with that thing. Bro, 6 pounds? That's disrespect, bro. That is disrespect. That is disrespect on my name, bro. Let's see. How many people are on here? I don't even know. 33? Oh, no. Wait, I'm tripping. I don't know how many are concurrent. I was like, oh, wow. I was like, damn, we're popping here. But no. I can't even see. 9? Not bad. I appreciate all of you. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Let's see. What else? No, but 6 pounds is disrespectful. Sorry, my alarm's going off. I feel like my phone's going off like crazy. What do you call it? I said that 6 pounds, guys. One time, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. 15 pounds, 25 pounds. That is, in my opinion, like the perfect medium range. You know what I'm saying? Because one time I was starting to do 35s. I'm not going to cap. I don't know, guys. You guys don't want to know. It was a bit TMI what happened after that, but I'm telling you, do not go past the 2025. That's what I'm saying. That's my advice, and that's what I'm telling Connor. And he's come by me to train a little bit. We've been weight training, pretty consistently. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like abs. You could do it like every day. It's pretty good. Hamzat's style really only works due to his strength and explosiveness. Absolutely. One bad knee injury would cook him. Yeah, that is very true. Also, JDM beats Islam. Okay, well, there's a lot to break down. I agree. First part sentence, absolutely. I mean, this is just, yes, definitely. And one bad knee injury, that is a very good point, and that is very interesting to think about. If he had like a really bad injury, I think that's true. And JDM beats Islam. I'm not there yet, but I could see it. And I actually, if I'm going to make gun to my head, if someone broke in, said to me, I would actually probably pick JDM. I'm going to be honest, guys. I know that's a crazy, well, not crazy. I don't think anybody thinks that's crazy in this day and age, unless you're like a casual at this point. I mean, come on. We're living in, July of 2025, July 28, 2025. About to be August. I'm just saying, guys, like, in this day and age, we believe JDM can beat Islam, and it's possible. Topuria is the BMF champ for real, and I believe, I think Ilia Topuria definitely deserves a BMF title. And I don't know if that's what they're going to do. Ilia Topuria, Max Holloway for the BMF title. Very well could be. I could see it happening. But, I think that Topuria does deserve it. I mean, he beat Max Holloway, knocked out the BMF champ. This is ridiculous. It is ridiculous to me. We have a guy that went up a weight class. So let me get this straight. We have Max Holloway and Ilia Topuria. I'm sorry, not Max Holloway and Topuria. We have Max Holloway and Dustin Poirier fight for the BMF title. A month prior, we have Ilia Topuria, who Max Holloway beat. We have Ilia Topuria, who beat Max Holloway. And we have Charles Oliveira, who beat Dustin Poirier, who have both, at this point, are both, I would say, like, higher up in GOAT status than both of those guys. I know I'm not trying to say Max Holloway isn't in GOAT status. I'm not trying to say that Dustin Poirier isn't in GOAT status. This is just the truth, So that's my opinion on that. Tell me not. Seriously, how utterly ridiculous is this? This is why the BMF belt is a joke. I understand if, Bilal was the champ. Okay, fine. You're not going to give him the BMF title, but, come on. Not giving it to Ilya, not putting that on the line. They just want, obviously, another belt to headline the pay-per-views, in times of crisis. I get it, but, come on. I think it's dumb, but it is what it is. I'm not that mad. Honestly, I'm mad. I know it seems like I'm pretty mad, I guess, but I'm not like, it's fine. It's just like, but if we're gonna get down and talk about the logistics of it, let's not act like there's anything real to it. Like the moment that if there's rankings, I swear to God, I might kill myself for real. I'll actually be really upset if there's some rankings. That is actually really, like, touch grass type shit, you know what I'm saying, from the UFC. Because that is, like, no. That, I just don't fuck with it. I don't fuck with the BMF stuff that much, but I don't know. I like it. I like the BMF belt when it's not too try-hard. I feel like they're trying way too hard with it. Is this not the case? Like, I didn't mind, like, the Nate Diaz, Jorge Masvidal thing. It was, like, different. And I almost kind of liked how they did the Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier one. It kind of felt like a footnote. It was a little thing. It felt like a footnote, and it felt like even smaller of a footnote than the first time around. But then when it got to Max Holloway and Justin Gaethje, then I felt like, okay, now, what are we doing now? We're defending this thing. We're treating it like a title. And then we have the countdowns where the guy's like, Justin Gaethje defending his BMF title. And it's like, the lineage. Like, this is a joke, dude. This is a fucking joke. Let me see. Can you say, realize, whole name fast 3 times? I will donate $10. Realize. Oh, my God. So I didn't even say that part yet. My bad. So I didn't even realize. Realize. Yeah, I just said it. Realize. That's pretty easy. Come on. Let's see. They moved to the same division, so naturally Armin wants a shot at the champ. No, but even when they moved to the same division, initially they were friends, and when there was talk before they booked the Oliveira and Topuria fight, when it was still in that limbo of Islam, now it's like, fuck it. Now it's like, I don't give a fuck. Now, I guess, you're saying now that he's the champ, it's like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Now that he's the champ, I guess that's different. But they moved to the same weight division. I think everyone knew there was a big chance Ilya was going to be the champ. So they had a good relationship before that. I wish I could tell you guys and say this was what it was. I don't remember who drew first blood. Don't remember who it was. Who was the first guy? I think it might have been Armin. I don't know. It was inevitable. They moved to the same. Oh, I just read that. Kevin Lee versus Ilya breakdown when. Well, I'll do it right now. Kevin Lee, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Kevin Lee. I think probably Ilia Topuria throws a right hand, lands on the forehead of Kevin Lee, breaks on Kevin Lee's forehead. Kevin Lee uses that opportunity, take the back, get him to the mat, and get the rear naked choke. That's my opinion. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? Topuria has become annoying. I don't think so. I wouldn't agree with that yet. I like Topuria still. Don't think he's annoying, so I wouldn't go there yet. But I don't know. He hasn't really done too much yet. I think that he's definitely so crazy with this Conor. I mean, the Conor McGregor wannabe stuff is getting really crazy. I will say that. Like, it wasn't talked about a lot. And man, I really hate that I'm bringing this up because it really wasn't talked about a lot. And I was kind of like, thank God nobody's talking about this because this would make him even look more of a clown. But here I am talking about it and spreading rumors. What do you call it? My thing is, so I when he faced off with Patty, he said it was like a Conor McGregor line. I forgot what it was. But he was like, oh, he's like, I'm gonna put my balls on your forehead or something. And it's like, that's what Conor said to Chad Mendez. You know? Like, it's just, come on, dude. Duplessis will submit Chimaev. Yeah, I think it's possible. I think knockout, but I think it's possible to submit. Absolutely. I saw what I saw. Tiny. I don't know what you were referring to there. I think he was talking about the weight I was pushing. I mean, okay, that pisses me off, but whatever, dude. You're just a troll, bro. Whatever. I don't give a fuck anymore, bro. I might sign this shit off. PZ making face. I think that was when I was talking about my my workout, bro. 11. I think that's the pounds. 11 pounds. Shout out, bro. 11 pounds. That's not bad. Look, you're getting up there, but remember, like over 20, you're doing too much. For free, I'll break into your house and do the other part. YouTube censored it for free. Hey, yo. Don't break into my house, anybody. This is not an endorsement to break into my house. Gassing the first two rounds gasses some Chimaev. I guess, yeah, I see what you're saying. I think that you're just saying he's going to gas within the first 2 rounds. I think you're being generous by saying 2 rounds, by the way. I think you're being very generous. I think maybe even maybe 1 round, to be honest. I think you're being really generous. Smiley face. I think he might try. Although the thing is, I noticed that if Chimaev notices I'm not getting this takedown, he kind of gives up. I hope that DDP maybe kind of like gives him a little hope, so Hamzat really is committed to it, and he maybe can defend it. I don't know though. It really depends because obviously, look, let's not lie. Chimaev's a strong guy, clearly. So that also isn't a guy you want to mess around with and be like, oh, let me fake, and then they wind up getting taken down. So. Especially in the first round. Topuria posted a pic with a fake BMF belt. You are right about that. And like I said, though, like I think it's fair. Like I think that he is kind of like, if we're going to be real, is anyone looking at Max as the real BMF belt? As the real BMF champ, I mean to say? I don't. I look at Topuria. Topuria moved up a weight class and knocked out one of the best lightweights ever, in the first round. Literally made the pound-for-pound #1 guy. I mean, not made him. Let's be real. I mean, that obviously is just chatting, and that's obviously narrative. But, but regardless, like, the pound-for-pound #1 guy, he was willing to fight him. That says enough. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. What else? Because I don't want to keep, like, I feel like I'm delaying the chat so much. I want to be on top of it. What is this? This little blue thing. I don't know. What the hell is this? Oh, well, that's the other stuff. My bad, guys. Okay. That was just, I guess, I think it was like a notification popped up. That's all it was. Let's see. We need your top 15 BMF rankings or stop ducking me. Maybe we'll do that at one point. But where do you live? That is not that is not public information. But I'll give you a general answer though. Let me get to it though. Do you think Topuria is actually ducking Armin, or do you think he's trolling again? Personally, I think he's trolling since he did the same thing before fighting Max. Honestly, I have to reread that because I don't know what I was just thinking. Do you think Topuria is actually ducking Armin? No, I don't think he's ducking Armin. Or do you think he's trolling again? Personally, I think he's trolling since he did the same thing before. Yeah, of course. This is his thing. I mean, he did it to Yair. I know he didn't wind up fighting Yair, but he does it to everybody. I mean, come on. I feel like, does anybody take what Topuria says serious at this point? This guy has lost all, credibility. And not in a bad way. I mean, look, he's a troll. It's all jokes. Like, he just says he's trolling. Absolutely, he's trolling. It's not a bad thing. I like Topuria. Honestly, he's one of my favorite fighters right now. In all honesty, I'm a fan of Topuria. I will say he's one of my guys that I like a lot. He's one of the guys I like a lot. And I like his trash talk. I like that he brings excitement to the division. And dude, his fights are insane. His fighting style is insane. His knockouts are insane, dude. Glad you're putting respect on my finishing ability, but I drag it out and get the first ever 10-7 round, 10-6. Wow. Wow. I mean that's impressive. That is impressive. I think you could do it. I think you could. Toporia's KO highlights Toporia's KO highlight reel is nearing the best already. Seriously, I mean it might be the best period right now in MMA. I mean, can you guys, if you guys can come up with a better one, I would love to know. That I would love to know. But I don't know if I can come up with a better one off the top of my head. I mean, Taporia is knocking guys out clean, cold, out cold, like done. You know, 45 pounds for 18 reps. My God, bro. The ball's in the forward comment. Where do you live? I will say this. So seems Canadian. I'm not Canadian. I mean, well, I'm no hate to Canada, but I'm just like I was just surprised. Like Canada, like what? No, I'm not from Canada. I'm from, as you guys know, I've said before, I'm from New York. And I will tell you, I'm not gonna say where specifically. All right, but I will tell you guys this tidbit. As you guys might be hearing on the news, there was a shooting today in New York City in Midtown Manhattan. I was actually in that exact location literally an hour before the shooting. It was the most insane thing. So luckily I was out of there, man, because that would have been nuts. Like I was literally in that location. So crazy. No joke. I mean, I don't even know what would happen if I died, dude. I mean, how would you guys even know? Would you guys even know? Hopefully, yeah, definitely. I think either one of my family or friends would probably post something, right? I would hope. Or I would hope that, maybe one of my friends or family, they're just going to continue it. You know what I'm saying? They're going to continue it and just not say anything, and you guys will just not see me. It's just going to be, Jack MMA, but a new person, just up like a recast, and we're just going to ignore it and just act like nothing happened. How long you think that could go on? Because obviously I'm sure, at first it's going to be like, what the heck happened to Jack? But if it happens, if you do this for like a couple weeks, I mean, at what point are people just going to be like, well, I guess this is what's going on now. Moving on. 1.5 rounds. Seems, I don't know what you're referring to there. Seems Canadian. I'm not Canadian, as I just said. I live next to Jack. He does live very close, PZ. I've heard. He can take Duplessis down, but will he keep him there? And what's he going to do? Jack, if you check your trash cans, you'll find me. Hey, yo, man, come on, you can come in, bro. Come on. Well, like I said, this is an invitation. Don't come to my house. Don't break into my house. PZ, though, I'll let you in. He can take Duplessis down, but will he keep him there? And what he's going to do? Yeah, I think that's the big question. I think maybe he can take him down, but doubt he can keep him down. I don't think that he's going to be ragdolling easy one round. Duplessis' coach said they were training for the ground game. Yeah, I think so. But also, you don't know. I mean, I think that obviously you're going to train the ground game to be defensive anyway. But, I don't know. I could see him, though, being offensive. I think that's the move. I think to mix it up if you're Drekus. That's the strength. I'd let people know and take over the channel. Okay. Yeah, you could take over the channel for sure. I mean, look, I would give it a PZ. I'm in the Finger Lakes, New York. The nice New York. Wow, nice New York. Wow, come on, man. The city is the real New York. All right. And I see I'm on Long Island. Let's fucking go. I'm allowed in Long Island, man. I thought you were in New Jersey, man. I thought for some reason. I thought Long Island. Look, Long Island's fine. I've been Long Island. I actually went to Long Island a lot, like last month. A lot of actually family stuff, doctors, hospitals, but everyone's okay. But it just was a lot of hassle on my end. So I was in there a lot, though. Point is, wouldn't let people know. What is it? I wouldn't let people know. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, so you wouldn't let people know. No, I don't live in Canada, though. I see Lolita saying, I don't live in Canada. Why the fuck would I live in Jersey? I know. Well, I know they used to, talk shit about Jersey. Yeah, I know you used to talk shit about Jersey, but I don't know why. I don't know why I thought that you did. PZ's really been an OG of the channel, for sure, So much appreciative to, especially everyone, everyone in general, but PZ especially has been very, since OG. Piggly Wiggly also an OG, a lot of OGs to mention. I mean, there's so many people here. Kevin Lee, I think literally everyone here is an OG. I mean, seriously. I don't know if Lolita's an OG, but Lolita I know comments a lot. I don't know how long, but yeah, I was about to click you, and I don't want to expose your stuff here. I got refused at Canadian border. Something about my record. Wow, what the hell? Like a criminal record? You're gonna have to expand more on that. I've never been to Canada. I've never really been like that many places. And I actually have some other news that we're gonna react to, other MMA news that just was going on that I thought we could talk about. We don't really get to talk about little stories here and there, so we're gonna bring up that. Some stories include what does it include? Jorge Masvidal talking shit about Gaethje, Conor McGregor's haircut. I'll react to. I know some of you guys probably already seen that. Petr Yan talking about fighting Umar. Yuri Prohaska apparently being the backup fighter at UFC 3, whatever they're fighting at. And I don't think there's any other news that is breaking. Or let's see. Yeah, I don't think any other news broke. Let's see though. I mean, let's see. Well, I want to see what the chat's saying. Yeah, I got a losing record. Yeah, is it a losing record? Is that what it was? You're like a journeyman, and they're like, "Yo, come on, we don't need that in Canada, bro. Come on, we're not letting no fucking." Whoa, I'm trying to think. What's that guy's name? That fought. Like when Jake Paul was fighting those like bums, and like they were like memed and shit. New York, yes, I remember now. Yeah, exactly. I think bro is behind or something. I was here back during Q&A days. That ass. Yeah, no, yeah, you definitely. I remember you asking a lot of questions during Q&As and shit. Q&A is definitely something I would do again. It just like what do you call it? It became difficult, like to structure the videos so that I felt like they were like good videos and stuff like that. I felt like because like if you're somebody, if you're gonna title a video, think about it like this: if you're gonna title a video based on one question, the question is, I don't know, about Conor McGregor, Ilia Topuria, who would win? All right, let's just say that's the first question. You make the title of the video that, and then people are just gonna click off after. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't care about the rest. So it's very tough. So that's why I kind of like to do more videos focused on one topic rather than multiple topics. So that's that's kind of how I do things. But you never know. Like I said, I'm always trying to experiment, especially, now I'm trying to be very active. Like I'm trying to be like this, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of what the goal is. And I'm glad to go live because I definitely want to expand on this. What do you call it? I definitely want to be more live, want to do more live. Like I want to definitely go live more, want to do more just random videos. I'm talking like might be just a random night, bro. Might be in the middle of the day. Just a video because there's some big news or some news worth talking about, because there's always news, and I for a while I wanted to keep the same time because I felt like it was good to be consistent. I believe for the time being there will still be 10 a.m. uploads, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but there'll probably be extra videos. There'll probably be and definitely a lot of extra live streams for sure, extra shorts too, and all of that. So I do Q&As on slower news days to stretch out videos to 8 minutes. Yeah, I mean, look, honestly, there hasn't been like a really bad news day in a long, long time. Usually I'll find something to talk about, but there's sometimes, very rarely, where it is just like what do you talk about, But speaking of what to talk about, I do want to move on a little bit, and we'll talk about this. Let me take a drink. Yeah, see that? This is Jorge Masvidal. This is him talking about a potential fight between Justin Gaethje, Ilia Topuria, which could happen maybe at the end of the year, maybe January. I don't know. Could happen. I don't know. Whenever. I think at that point, if you're gonna have the fight in January, do you just wait until Ilia Topuria hold off, fight Islam Makhachev, like in the middle of next year, something like that, maybe in June of next year, International Fight Week. I don't know. I know that sounds crazy to say, oh, wait another 6 months after you like wait a year. I can see the chips falling like that, and I don't like that personally. Get Ilia Topuria active, but maybe they don't want to risk making that fight fall through. I don't know. Though at the same time, I think Justin Gaethje is a safe fight for Topuria, and so does Jorge Masvidal. He thinks the same exact thing. This is from MMA. This is from MMA Junkie. This is from Jorge Masvidal. I guess he said this via Casino Hawks. I know all the fucking Bud Light drinking Americans love Gaethje, but bro, you're gonna get this guy fucking slaughtered and concussed, worse than before, versus Ilya Taporia, which is in parentheses. He's gonna leave there looking straight like Homer Simpson. I think he already looks like Homer Simpson. Personally, obviously with his fighting style, he's been compared to Homer Simpson. And Jorge Masvidal, I don't know what it is. He has, we were talking about glaze earlier. He's been glazing Ilya Taporia for a long time. And I glaze Ilya Taporia too, so I'm not hating. And I actually have talked about Masvidal's, admiration with Taporia for a long time, because he has talked about how Taporia has rocked him in sparring. Like Taporia years ago, when Taporia is obviously a 155er and he's gotten big over the years, but this was years ago when he was a smaller 145er, not as big as he was against Holloway and Volkanovski, but a little bit smaller, right? I'm not saying, extremely small, but still, guys, consider this. Masvidal was known for having a great chin at 170 in real fights. So in sparring, you're getting rocked by a 145-pounder. That's insane. That's insane to say. Especially, like I said, this isn't anybody. This is Jorge Masvidal. He would say he would get rocked, that nobody hits like him. He would say, like the praise that Taporia gets is unlike anything else. And it's crazy. I mean, we see all the time, like guys like Hamzat, similar thing. He gets a lot of love and a lot of respect, I guess, and we see the results in the fight. So yeah, I'm curious what you guys think about that. Personally, I agree. I think that Gaethje would just wind up getting knocked out pretty fast, unconscious. It'd be a fun fight though. At first I was very against this fight. I've warmed up to it a little bit. It's a fun fight. Why not? I guess at this point, no one else really deserves it. I think you might as well just do the Patty fight because it's a bigger fight. But you did Marlon Vera, Sean O'Malley. I don't understand how this is that much crazier. You know what I'm saying? Like Patty Pimblett beat Michael Chandler, and he's he has a big enough name and he's in that circle. He's pretty much outside that circle, but he's right outside that circle. So I'm like, why not? Marlon Vera didn't deserve a title shot. Who did he even beat to get a title shot? Do you guys even remember? It was like, I know he was supposed to fight Henry Cejudo, but then he got replaced. So I don't even know who he fought, but it was like what? So confusing. Let's see. How do you think Robelis Despain versus Cyril Gane in a striking match only goes? I think that, I don't know. I would probably say Cyril Gane, but I don't have enough information really to say that, because I know I've seen him in Karate Combat. He's looked good in Karate Combat. But, obviously in the UFC, he looked good for those seconds, but we've never really seen him long. It's either we see him short or we see him get grappled. So, I can't really say, to be honest. I didn't look into his Taekwondo career. I would say Cyril Gane because I think he has more experience at this point. It's very tough. I think they're both, they seem like both good strikers. And Robelis is very powerful, but I think that Cyril Gane's movement is very good. So I think he probably wouldn't be caught up in that. But also at the same time, Robelis, I forget he's a really big guy. So I don't know. He potentially could beat Cyril Gane, actually. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know how good Robelis is, so it really depends. How do you think Renan Ferreira does in the current UFC heavyweight division? I could see that happening soon at this point. I wouldn't be surprised with how how PFL is going and all that. And he is a pretty young guy, I think, Renan Ferreira. Look, he's not in a good position himself. He just got brutally knocked out. I think if he were to join the UFC soon, he probably would fight it would be a good time for him, actually, because there isn't many UFC heavyweights. He would, inject some excitement because he's from another organization. He fought Francis Ngannou recently, so he has a bit of a name people will recognize. Might inject, and people are going to pay attention to his debut. If he wins his debut, that's enough attention. Maybe that's a contender for, Tom Aspinall, whoever's the champ by then. So, I can see it. But how does he do? I actually think he could do well because the fucking heavyweight division isn't... it's a fucking free-for-all at this point. Who knows? I might join at this fucking point. Who knows? Justin Gaethje should not fight Toro. I agree. And no, I knew what you meant, John Dong. Don't worry. Gane wins against Despain. I agree, but like I said, I wouldn't really know. Gane, I agree. Jorge and Ilya are friends and teammates. Yeah, that's what I was just saying as well. Ilya would murder Gaethje though. Also, Masvidal was never known for his chin. Wonder Boy dropped him. What are you talking about, dude? Come on. He was like never knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Like he never like yeah, I understand Wonder Boy knocked him down, but also guys, come on. Wonder Boy is an elite striker. Like, you know what I'm saying? I understand also Darren Till. I understand you're going to say also Darren Till dropped him, but guys, come on. I mean, he just got slightly knocked down. People get knocked down. It's a fight, like, you know what I'm saying? But he's not someone that gets rocked. He's taken shots before. Obviously, in the later point of his career, you know, after that Usman knockout wasn't as good. But guys, come on. I mean, to say he was never known for his chin, he was like literally. There's definitely lists out there. There used to be lists of Jorge Masvidal had one of the best chin. I'm actually gonna find one, right now. In the UFC. Let's see. Well, yeah, look. This is from 2024. So this is even after all of this. Oh, wait, I gotta switch it over. Look, so this is even after all of this. This was Ben Anderson, Robbie Lawler, Jorge Masvidal. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, yeah, Jorge Masvidal is known for having a good chin, guys. Come on. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's look, I mean, look, I'm not saying it's granite and it can never be cracked. Obviously, we've seen it cracked. I wasn't trying to say he's the best ever. But I'm saying at a certain point, it was like, oh, yeah, like this guy, he seems to have a good chin. There was definitely times like that. And I mean, the fact that we're saying that about a guy at welterweight getting rocked by a 145er, I think shows how good Topuria hits. That's my opinion. But, what do you call it? Merab and Quarry were more deserving than Cheeto. Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. And that's what I'm trying to say. And it's the same exact situation. I feel like with Patty, I feel like isn't that same sort? Like Patty, I feel like is just as deserving as Gaethje. Let's not lie. Like this isn't even like, you know, you had the Merabs, you had the Cheetos. In this situation, you don't even have that. Lawler and Masvidal had been KO at that point. Yeah, but I don't think they're saying like, I don't think that they're saying, oh, now. Obviously, I'm not going to say Jorge Masvidal was a good chin now. He looked like he was getting rocked by Colby at certain points. He was getting rocked by, you know, and Gil Burns, I think, does hit decently hard. Like, I'm not saying it's like a truck, but I'm just saying it's decently hard. He was getting rocked by Gilbert Burns, so it's not like he has a crazy chin now. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. But, and obviously Lawler I don't think he has a crazy chin. Even now, I mean, even Lawler, I don't even think his chin is that bad now. I mean, I'm saying it to his last fights. I don't know how it is now post-retirement and all this, but his last few fights, I mean, it wasn't like he was getting knocked out brutally like some other guys we've seen. So, but let me read more. Let me go back. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. There isn't like a Cheeto or, oh, he beat Pedro Munoz. You're right. And it was a very close fight. Exactly. Yeah, you're right. It was Pedro Munoz. But Pedro Munoz, yeah, I think Michael Chandler's like a more, I mean, I don't know if that's more impressive. I mean, they're different. Michael Chandler's a lot bigger, but I don't know if they're necessarily more impressive. It's like the same, I would say. It's like a very similar level, but I would say that Cheeto, I mean, it's a similar situation. Cheeto had a beef with the champ. It made sense promotionally, so they did it. You know, and I don't understand why it's so crazy to do it with Patty. You know, I have no idea. Very close. I'll tune in for Q&As. I might do it again. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I said, it's tough to do, but I'll definitely try. At some point, I'm sure I'll bring it back. I just don't know when. It might not be soon, but at some point, I'll definitely want to bring it back, or maybe I'll do them live. You never know. I mean, and too, look, this is like a Q&A right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm responding live. We're talking, having conversations, debating all this and that, having fun. Let's see. Pedro could have won. Yeah, no, I do remember. Now that you're saying it, I do recall that. Pedro versus Vera. So it's kind of similar situation, I feel like, to the Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett and Ilya Topuria title shot situation. Corey lost his shot against Sean because of Cheeto versus O'Malley. Yeah, absolutely. And Corey was deserving. I mean, Corey is not as deserving as Gaethje is now. Seriously? I mean, come on. Rob deserves it more, and it's just crazy to see like Gaethje like try to be like, oh come on, like it's like, dude, like he is trying to like play like the John Jones card, like the fucking, like, dude, you're not that guy. I'm so sorry. Like even Dustin Poirier, he's trying to play the Dustin Poirier card, but the difference between Dustin Poirier when he did it, he wasn't telling Islam, oh you come on, I'm a legend, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You need to fight me. I deserve, like, that doesn't make sense. You don't say it to the champ. If Justin Gaethje, you know, or you don't say it for a number one contenders fight, I should say. You know what I'm saying? You don't say it for number one contenders fight. And not the champ, because I know Patty's not the champ, but like, you're going to refuse to fight Patty Pimblett, and you're going to say, I'm going to retire if I don't fight the champ. Like, who are you to make these demands? Doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Am I right or what? Merab deserves, yeah, I agree. I have a feeling Sandhagen is the man to shock the world against Merab. Just a feeling he has the skill. And I have been saying this for years. This, I think, was on my list for fights I want to see this year. I want to see this fight because I agree. I think that Corey could beat Merab. I think the height is going to be interesting. The footwork is going to be interesting. One thing that I think that people aren't considering is Corey. One thing I love about Corey is that when he is lacking an ability, he is going to go to improve that. He's lacked power. He is working with now Trevor Whitman, who has trained Justin Gaethje. And guys, his training is so focused on how to maximize, the most power with your punches, how to turn it right, how to turn your, like it's literally so in depth. Like I've seen him, teach before. I've seen him online. I've seen him wherever. It's very in depth stuff. So I'm telling you guys, I would not be surprised if Corey is able to knock out Merab at some point. That I like both guys a lot. This is another fight. Two of my, I would say, like, I'm not a fan of so many fighters. I would say I probably have like a handful. If I were to make a random guess, maybe 6, 7, I don't know. I mean, that I'm like a big fan of. But most of all, I'm just a fan. I'm a fan of the sport. Sandhagen and Merab, both guys on there for sure. And Topuria, Charles as well. The Joker itself, Usman slept that bum. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look, everyone has a good chin until they don't. And yeah, I already read that Lawler and Masvidal hadn't been KO'd at that point. Patty is not in the same situation as Cheeto. He's much deserving. What do you mean? So you're saying, Patty's deserving, I assume? If that's what you mean, I agree. Absolutely. I didn't know if you meant Cheeto, but no, I think you mean Patty. Yeah, Patty. I mean, Patty deserving. I mean, look, I'm not going to sit here and say he deserves it. I don't think Gaethje deserves it. I just don't think anyone really deserves it other than Armin. So, I mean, in that case, I'm fine giving it to the biggest fight. Why not? It's the fight that makes sense with the rivalry. I mean, would the fight be bigger if Patty went up against Justin Gaethje and submitted him in the first round? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And I really think there was some validity to the fact that they were trying to make that August fight. I really think that they were trying to make a fight between Gaethje and Patty in August, the co-main event. And I think that's why this wound up being such a late replacement main event, because maybe they were negotiating to the bitter end and just weren't public about it. But, that would have been a crazy, crazy fight to be a co-main. I would have loved that a lot. And I think they want to do that probably because it would have lined up good with when, Topuria wants to return. So, also probably smart for Patty not to take the Justin fight, or Justin not to take the Patty fight either, honestly. Because I probably would favor Patty at this point, especially if it's short notice. Or not even if it's short notice, because you never know what Patty off the season, we know how he gets. So maybe actually I would favor Justin Gaethje. What's your pick? Aspinall, Gane? I'd probably pick Aspinall, but I see you say I feel like people are underrating Gane way too much. I agree, and I think that people shit on Gane a lot. I actually like Gane. I don't mind him. I actually, there's a certain point where I definitely liked him more. I feel like in recent years, he's fell off. It isn't because of the loss to John. It isn't. It's because the fact that this guy won't fight. This guy, he gets title shots, goes away, fights a bum, goes away. He fights a bum in Paris, I should add. In Paris. Goes away, gets a title shot. It's like, how does somebody get this many title shots? Like, how? There's guys like Corey that are finally getting their first undisputed title shot. That's his first title shot. He got the interim title shot a long time ago. This is his first undisputed title shot. And there's just guys like Gane just spamming. Oh, title shot. Give me a title shot. Like a vending machine. Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Beat my cock with the rock. Okay. I'm just reading the chat, guys. Reading the chat. Kevin Lee's lost it. Merab, 48-47. Yeah, I could see that. Corey can make it close if he goes in there to do damage. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying exactly. I agree with you 1,000% there. If that's the key, I think. If he gets caught up in the game plan again and tries hard to defend takedowns, he's going to lose. Yeah, and that's the thing is, and I think you really bring up a great point about Corey, is that Corey is very, technical, and that might freeze him up. And you honestly might be convincing me to pick Merab because you're right. I could definitely see Corey, being very calculated and just kind of freezing in the moment, especially a guy against Merab, who is the complete opposite, throwing everything at you, complete chaos, having you on your toes so you can't think. That alone, that's going to be tough. Patty's on a huge win streak. He is on a huge win streak. And look, I think, I'm not here to debate. I think Patty, it really just depends on how you define deserved. He does deserve a title shot in the way that I don't think it would be undeserving to give him one, but I'm not going to sit here and protest and be upset if he doesn't get one. That's kind of my opinion, and that's why that's why I didn't want to say he deserves, but he deserves in the way that I definitely think he doesn't. Like, it wouldn't be a disservice. He's not getting disserved, you know what I'm saying, if he doesn't get a title shot. I don't think. He's not and I think that's the difference. He's not entitled to one. I think that it's like, okay, look, it might happen because of how the chips fall and timing. But, in real circumstances, I think you'd probably need another win, You know what I mean? But I also want to break down some other news. Let's see, guys. Corey can make... Oh, yeah. So I read the chat. Let's see. I want to read some of the other news. Real quick. Okay. This was Conor McGregor's haircut. We seen here. Yeah, very interesting from Conor, man. He literally looks like I feel like a Street Fighter character. You guys know which one I'm talking about? Isn't that some Ray guy or something? Not a Ray Longo. You guys want to know crazy story? I actually ran into Ray Longo very recently. I'm not even gonna lie to you, and we had a nice convo. Just randomly, it was crazy. But as you guys know, longtime friend of the channel. Interviewed him a few years ago on the channel, so it was crazy times. But yeah, he looks like, I think his name's Ray something. I don't know. Yeah, he looks interesting, that's for sure. Oh my god, look at this. That's that's a good reply. That is dead what he looks like. Yeah, what is this? I mean, come on, that is not accurate. I mean, that's not accurate. All right, so let's see this. I also want to talk about this real quick. Petr Yan is asked about a potential fight against Umar Nurmagomedov. Well, Umar lost his last fight. He hasn't had a single fight since. They have the option to wait and not train at all. I need to act, to work, and pave my way for myself with my labor. Neither my brothers nor my sisters have given me anything. And basically, yeah, just throwing shots at Umar. Similar complaints to what we've all said. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much all complaints like that of Umar even getting the title shot, which is what I said. Like, it's crazy that he was getting the title shot. At the time, I made peace with it because I said, similar to the the situation with Patty, there isn't really many other people deserving. So it's like, why not? I mean, I think so. I'm not very upset about it. Sorry, guys. So I think it's fair. I mean, I think this is fair for him to say, especially Petr Yan, who arguably could have gotten the next title shot instead of Sean O'Malley because Sean didn't fight. And I'm sure Petr Yan's like, look, I'm fucking fighting Marcus McGee here. And Sean O'Malley gets to sit back and do nothing. And pretty much lose almost all 5 rounds or at least 4 rounds. And then get a title shot. And not only that, lose worse than the first time. I mean, that's probably what's going through his head, if I were to take a guess, if I'm going to be real. Let's see. More McGregor crotch action. What the fuck? Yeah, no, we're not going to react to that on here. That's for sure. Lastly, I want to talk about this, and maybe we'll give a little refresh to make sure, see if there's any news. But apparently, I'm not going to, you guys could check out the interview, but Yuri Prohaska going to be the backup fighter for Magomed Ankalaev and Alex Pereira 2, which is happening UFC 320 October 4th, I believe. And where is that fight happening at? Las Vegas, right? It's happening at Las Vegas again. And I mean, this makes sense. It makes sense, and especially since he's already fighting on that card against Khalil. I guess they don't. I mean, it wouldn't really make sense to do, I guess, Khalil in any circumstance. I think the bigger fight is Yuri versus Alex and not Khalil versus Alex too. Even though obviously Alex has beaten Yuri twice, I think that's just still a better fight. And Magomed hasn't fought either Khalil or Yuri. So both those fights are interesting. And I think whoever wins that fight clearly is going to get a title shot at 205 next. I mean, that's clear as day, right? I mean, I think we could all agree with that, guys. Let's see. Is there any other news before I wrap this thing up? I don't know. I don't want to, I don't know. Oh my God. Is there a, what is this? True Jordy? Oh, this isn't new. That's not new. That's the True Jordy. That's the True Jordy one. Let me see. Is there any other news? I don't want to, like, any sensitive material or something popping up with all these fucking leaks. I don't think it's anything. I mean, Drake thought his ex was coming for him when a girl made a move at him at his Manchester show. Let's see this. Actually, let's watch this. What the hell is this? Yeah, he's like, what the hell? Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, that's embarrassing, man. That's tough. He said, he's like, oh, I thought we knew each other. Crazy. I'm actually unmuted a little bit. Yeah, look, this is the shooting, guys. This was the fucking shooting. Yeah, and I mean, this is insane. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what that caption was about, but I don't know. Who gives a fook? Like, why are we talking about news? I mean, in this time, you know what I'm trying to say? Type shit. Yeah, I mean, this is obviously Laurel Murphy. And yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any other news or whatever like that, guys. Don't think there's many other news. Usyk versus Ode Osborne, is that official, or is that coming out? Is that, or did that pop up on the news? I think I did see that earlier today. I like that fight. I like that, especially for my guy Ode Osborne. Shout out Ozzy Osbourne, kind of a close thing. Maybe that's why it was announced, but good opportunity for him. Obviously he what do you got? I feel like he could actually do good. He has some good highlights, and Usyk, honestly, there's worse that could have happened to Usyk. I mean, Usyk could have really fought even a lower named opponent after losing. What is he now on a 2-fight losing streak? Lost in the first round in his last fight. Did he fight again and lose? I don't know. You guys could let me know that. But yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up in a second, guys. I really do appreciate it. As I said, I want to talk about a little bit real quick about the channel and just talk about, like I said, guys, as I said in the beginning, I'm going to reiterate before we wrap it up, guys, hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already, because it's super important. It's super important to hit the notification bell because, like I said, I'm doing a ton of the spur of the moment type uploads. I'm doing a ton of things just randomly. So make sure to hit the subscribe button because you'll never know what you're going to miss. Moreno, 3-fight losing streak. Yeah, it is a 3-fight losing streak. I thought it was a 3-fight losing streak, but I was like, nah, I'm tripping. Who did he fight last? Because I knew that he fought someone. Oh, he fought Moreno last. Right. Oh, my God. How could I forget that? Wow. I was thinking, because you know what I was thinking? I was like, and it was probably was some, like, prelim guy. That was what it was. He fought Moreno. Right. He fought Moreno a few months ago. Oh, my God. Jesus. Wow. That was a real blunder on my part. Wow. I can't believe I forgot that personally. Wow. No, I do remember that fight, but now that you mention it, all rings back. That is why I had that feeling of like, because I was about to say 2-fight losing streak. Like, I don't know if it's that extreme, but honestly, no, for that, yeah, losing 3 times in a row, losing to now 3 of the top guys to get Ode Osborne. I keep saying like Ozzy Osbourne, but Ode Osborne, whatever. Yeah, I think that's honestly a gift. Casual, yeah. Look, Kevin, you were in the UFC. We can't all compete. We can't all be at that same level. How do you think Prime Usman versus Fluffy at middleweight goes? Oh, Fluffy. For some reason, I thought you meant, what's that new guy? The Conor McGregor kind of look-alike at lightweight, the fighting nerd. But you're talking about, obviously, what do you call it? Anthony Hernandez. I would prime Usman. I would probably say prime Usman at this point. I mean, I don't know if Fluffy's at that point yet. I mean, just based on what we know. Maybe, but just based on what we know. But I don't know. I mean, Fluffy, I don't know what they're like side by side, but Fluffy seems like a big guy, I will say. So that is a tough one. Oil me up. I would have loved to see Usman in his prime go up at middleweight. I wanted to always see him, and I will oil you up, Kevin Lee. I didn't mean to just... Yeah, Ruffy. Yeah, Ruffy, exactly. That's why I was like, what? So what are you talking about? I was like, that's such a random matchup, but I would probably... And I'm like, at middleweight? Why are we going to middleweight? But, okay, no, but now it makes sense. I'd probably, like I said, I'd probably say Usman just based on knowledge, but it's like... I mean, look how he did against Hamzat, to be fair. You know? And that was kind of past his prime, to be honest. If we're going to be real, that was on short notice. Oil me up. I will. And yeah, Ruffy, as I just said. So, yeah, I mean, that is pretty much your oiling up. I will oil you up, but you're not here. Clip that. Yep, you could oil it. Look, you can clip it. Post it wherever you want. I don't care. You guys could cancel me if you guys want. Let me see. I want to make sure that there's no news. Before we go, any breaking news? Come on, give us something. I see people are criticizing. I see Ariel Helwani. I see criticizing Jason Herzog for a stoppage. I mean, yeah, honestly, that was a pretty crazy fight. That was a bit much. I mean, that was a crazy stoppage. A bit, like, to kind of not stop that. And I just saw that he pointed out, Ariel, he pointed out that they had Derek Lewis and Dallas and Teixeira go like, I forgot what it was, like, they stopped it way too soon. Remember, guys, like, Dallas and Teixeira was getting up and they stopped it. It's like, what? Askren back in the hospital, found infection in his lung. Yeah, I know you're just lying. Come on, man. Don't even give me that heart attack. I was feeling for Ben Askren. I fuck with Ben Askren hard. Actually, Ben Askren, I really do fuck with him because when he was fighting Jake Paul, I actually emailed him for an interview, not for Jack MMA. It was actually for something else because Jack MMA didn't exist at the time. But it was for that. And he actually replied. He seemed nice and all that. So I always got love for Ben Askren. So I would love to reunite with him one day, especially now that I actually have an MMA channel. Back then it was just a regular podcast. But Herzog was incentivized, maybe. Prime Usman, screw them, bro. Herzog to Cannonier Imavov too. Yeah, that is true. That was also a really bad one. And that's the thing, though, and I want to say, to be fair, you could say, oh, well, you have that. It's like, exactly, well, how much of that plays in your mind? How much of does that, oh, I stopped this big fight early, everyone was shitting on me, maybe I got to be more relaxed, and then that shit happens. Askren's not really back in the hospital, bro. Oh, no. I thought you were telling me that account. I was like, come on, you guys are trolling now. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? No, I read that right now. What? Shut up. Lolita is not right. Oh my god.
I'm not home anymore.
What the hell, guys? Oh my god, bro. I really thought y'all were trolling. Oh my goodness. Ben Askren is back in the hospital, guys. This is breaking news. What the hell? Oh my goodness, guys. Damn. I mean, this is sad. Like I said, I was just telling you guys about Ben Askren. This is really sad, but definitely good that they were able to catch this. We'll watch it right now. Let's just get to it and watch it.
Well, as you guys can probably tell, I'm not home anymore, fortunately. I had my first checkup this morning. They didn't like the way the last chest tube looked. Thought it was infected. Put me on some antibiotics, and then, held up a few x-rays. And hopefully we get this solved fast. But, right, Stockdale paradox, it wasn't always going to be smooth. It wasn't always going to be easy. It wasn't going to always be all the way up. So hopefully this is a small hiccup. Then I'm back home, getting stronger again. So thought you guys appreciate that bit.
Oh shit. Well, this also isn't breaking news. It just happened mad long ago. I just realized. But damn, what the fuck? Damn, I didn't even know that. What the hell? I really thought y'all were trolling. What the hell? Let's see that. I don't lie. Not about that. Yeah, I mean, I mean, I was just surprised. Wow. You'll be all right. Stick to it. Used to be plus 300 in my late teens. Get as low as 145 these days. I don't know what he's talking about. Plus, what hell? Screw them, bro. Who's screw them, bro? I don't know who you're saying screw them, bro. I don't know what PTSD MMA is saying, to be honest, but I was like hidden, you know. Is there like are you replying to something that is hidden or something? Because I don't know what it is that got hid. No, you would believe account so you'd believe an account, not me. Well, I thought y'all were I thought you were trolling. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was like. I thought like I don't know why, like it's just unbelievable. Like who would have thought that? Yes, I am. I don't lie. No, my bad, Lolita. I apologize. Definitely apologize because I don't know. I thought y'all were trolling seriously, and I'm like, dude, come on. I know y'all come on. What are y'all fucking trolling me right now about this? Like I know he's not, guys. Come on. That's not what pound for pound means though. Islam is the best fighter. Oh, I see. Okay, I think we were talking about that. Skill for skill. His striking and wrestling are the best pound for pound based on body of work and his performance. Ilya has to fight Arman anyway. If he fights anyone besides Arman, the whole mantra of being the baddest man in the lighter weight division gets the rug pulled. But it's not his fault. Come on, if the UFC said to Ilya, you have to fight Arman, he would fight Arman. It's not his fault. What are we going to punish him because the UFC is being a baby? I don't think it's right what he's doing. I mean, like, I don't think it's fair what he's doing to Arman unless Arman couldn't make the weight. And if Arman couldn't make the weight, and I will check the Discord right now. Guys, join the Discord, link in the description. But if oh god, I see a clip. We'll review this clip later. The Jack MMA rankings. Oh shit, look, there's like official rankings number 2 for what do you call it? For PZ. Shout out. Yeah, y'all gotta join this Discord. But I would say it's not his fault, I would say. So I don't necessarily agree with that right off the bat. I would probably say, like, no. I think, come on, if it's the UFC fault, but especially if Arman couldn't make the weight, and that is why the UFC are punishing him, he's not a 155er. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't make the weight to fight for the belt. So what are we going to do? I'm not going to give him the benefit of the doubt to say that he's a 155er when he literally can't even promise us that he'll make 155. But if it was an injury, I don't think it's right what it is. He's on immunosuppressants, got infections easy. He's already pumping. He's doing too much. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he was grinding, dog. I actually saw that. And we'll take a look at that in a second. Let's actually take a look here. Let's see. Oh wait, we were already on? Oh shit, guys, I didn't mean to. I thought we were on here. My bad this whole time. Look, we'll take a look here. Let's see. Look, he was literally yesterday doing a bike. I don't know if he was actually, I know you said he was pumping, but I don't know if he was actually, you know, lifting or whatever the hell, but damn. Okay, so I do kind of want to see what PZ had to say, or what PZ uploaded. Let me try to take it out. Let me try to down. Oh wait, can I watch it on here? Okay, wait, let's see. Hold up, guys. I'm gonna review this. To be honest. Okay. Let's see this, guys. Let's be honest. We are. Tell me, guys, what are your favorite artists to listen to? Let me hear it. Oh wait, shit. I don't know if that was. Hopefully, I didn't reveal anything there. I don't think I did actually. No, we're all good. Also, should I just show it then? Actually, I just want to make sure. I don't want to like reveal no personal information or anything. And I'm a bit of a boomer when it comes to like Discord and all that shit. You know, to be honest, as I'm sure a lot of you guys know. One of my friends is actually supposed to be U-hauling the Discord, so we might be moving. All right, whatever. I'll just show this. All right, let's see what PZ had to say. To be honest, if we're gonna be around, that was on short notice. Oil me up. I will, and yeah, Ruffy, as I just said. So yeah, I mean that is pretty much. You're oiling up. I will oil you up, but you're not here. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, I'll oil you up, but I'm not here. It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, that is pretty much you're oiling up. I will oil you up, but you're not here. Yeah, it's nuts. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm a suspect ass dude. What the hell, bro? Yeah, y'all can post this. I don't care. Fucking, I'll oil whoever I'm in at this point. Nah, guys, I'm just joking. I'm not Jack Freaky Walter. Yeah, that's funny. Guys, this is why you gotta join the Discord. You guys get exclusive shit like this. Top tier jokes, top tier love, top tier everything. And yeah, that's love. That's all love right there, right? I mean, that's all you can do in life. Be loving. Let's see what you guys gotta say. There. I'm crying, bro. That was actually hilarious. So yeah, guys, join the Discord though, for real. Nobody will talk highly of him after one loss. Sad. That's how this fan base flips. So O'Malley and Alex are prime examples. You think of Ilya. PTSD, man. What do you like? Hate Ilya, man? Jeez. What are you saying, man? Jeez. Who knows? I mean, yeah, you're right. It definitely could go down like that. I agree. PTSD, MMA, and look, I love my last name MMA bros. You know, Jack MMA, PTSD MMA. But I mean, look, if that's what it is, and you don't like Ilya, I understand. Like, that's fine. I understand Ilya's not everyone's cup of tea, but like I said, guys, I mean, I think if we're talking about what Ilya's done so far, I mean, he has, I think, done definitely better than O'Malley, for sure. Definitely, I think he did better than Pereira. I won't say definitely, but I think he's done better than Pereira's 3 fights. I mean, I think that this is actually, I mean, he washed Pereira's 3 fights. Let's be real, but I'm just saying, like, but if we're gonna talk about resume overall, they're both impressive. They both went up and down weight classes. Both have impressive wins. Because obviously, also keep in mind, Alex has the Adesanya win in the UFC, even though he got knocked out later. I felt like that was because of the weight cut. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like Pereira has some good stuff. You know, that's my opinion. I'm waiting for you to oil me up. Look, you're gonna be waiting a long time because now I'm getting. Look, you guys are shaming me now. You guys are kink shaming me, so I'm gonna put it away. I'm gonna put the Diddy stuff away. I'm not trying to get locked up like Diddy either, guys, because I know they're going to put this in the case. Armin absolutely missed weight. I've got zero doubt. Yeah, I'm starting to think so, too. I mean, the fact that, I mean, like, these allegations come out and everyone goes quiet like a mouse, it says a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much all but confirmed. Let's be real. It definitely happened. You know, and then that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, I mean, actually, time out. Let me not say definitely. I'm not saying it definitely happened. I think it probably happened more often than not. I would say, in my personal opinion, 99% sure. Armin matches up well with Ilya. That's 50-50 toss-up. And honestly, who thinks Ilya smokes him with no problem will be surprising. Anyone who thinks Ilya smokes him with no problem will be surprised. Absolutely. I mean, I think that I could definitely 1,000% see Ilya beating Armin. I could see Armin beating Ilya. I think Armin's definitely a really tough matchup, and I think like that is why I've always said, like, I'm not sitting here saying that. I've been saying for a long time Armin deserves a title shot. When that whole thing happened and Dana came out, I was first right away to say, like, I didn't think that was cool. I didn't think it was right. I thought, like, I didn't agree with it, but obviously that's what the UFC is going to do. So we're going to talk about that's what the UFC is going to do. But look, obviously I didn't think he deserved it. But if now with this context, with the speculation that is known, that at this point, it just seems confirmed with the amount of silence with Dana White even making a comment saying he couldn't make weight and things like that. Just seems all but confirmed that Armin couldn't make weight. So there's that. It's not kink shaming. I'm waiting for Johnson & Johnson to arrive. I mean, why do I have to arrive? Why do I have to bring it? You bring the baby oil to the man here. Armin doesn't have a good enough gas tank to survive long enough and keep up his pace for 5 rounds. Yeah, I mean, look, I think those are all things that definitely to consider. I'm not saying I think Armin could win. I would probably pick Topuria at this point. Just damn, Topuria's look really good, but that's just my opinion. But it's really close. So I feel like I would like to see them faced off. You know, that's what I'm curious about. I feel like the size difference isn't going to be as big as some people might think. I think they're actually going to be pretty close in size because, you know, Armin's not tall either. Armin's a pretty short guy. I think he's around the same height as Topuria. I think he's like an inch taller. I think he's like 5'8", and Topuria is 5'7" or something like that. Let's see. I feel like people allow Armin's personality to cloud their view of his skill. I mean, yeah, absolutely. Like, he's just easily forgotten because also himself, it's not like he's putting himself out there in his fights like who he fought, Charles Oliveira, UFC 300, and he's not fought since, right, guys? So he has been out now for a year and a half, you know? So, I don't know. I don't know. Like, where is he? Right? Or am I tripping? Has he fought again? Right? Hasn't he fought once? So crazy to me. Let's see. I feel like people yeah, okay. I already read that. I ordered. It's on your way to your house. Okay, good. He may be obnoxious, and you're 5'1". I'm not 5'1", and now I'm not doing that. He may be obnoxious, but the man is extremely skilled and a great competitor. I don't even mind Armin. I actually don't mind Armin at all. Like, I'm not an Armin hater. I just think that look, if he can't make the weight, you don't deserve a title shot. Is that a crazy thought? I don't think he's a piece of shit for it. I mean, look, that happens, but you can't cry about not getting a title shot, and you're not entitled to one. And I think that's probably why Armin is as humble as he is about the whole thing, because there isn't really much to complain about. You know? So, I don't know. Armin's good, but he's inactive and doesn't have a good gas tank, which is his biggest issue. I agree with the inactive part, and the gas tank issue is very fair as well. I feel like he put up a good pace against Charles, but you're right. In other fights, he has struggled. And I wonder if that would be an issue against especially Islam. If they were to ever fight, I don't even know if they're ever going to fight at this point. With Islam going up to 170, I think if Islam beats JDM, guys, I really don't know if we're ever going to see Islam back at 155. That's my opinion. I know that there's this, dream reality of like, oh, we might get Islam fighting at 170, and then we might get, him coming back down to 155. That seems like a fantasy to me. I think that just is like kind of like the whole Epstein file thing going on right now, and like, oh, well, we're going to release the files later. It's kind of like the same kind of thing that's going on. What's up, Vlad? Vlad, bro, I am glad you're here. Vlad, please, I hope you're here. Stay here, Vlad, because I have been trying to contact you, my friend. I'm not joking, for a very long time. Vlad, guys, I have to give a speech about Vlad. I have to give a speech because Vlad, my man Vlad, just dropped here, gave me $10. But you guys might be like, Jack, what's the big whoop? Guys, you guys don't understand. Vlad was one of, I think, the first people to do like a monthly subscription to my channel. One of the first people, and I believe still has it to this day. Guys, never comments on anything, doesn't really comment on the streams, doesn't ask anything of anybody, just enjoys the content. So I've been honestly, I swear, Vlad, you might have missed this. I've said on other live streams, I've called out your name. Vlad, where is Vlad? All this and that. So I hope you're listening, Vlad. Even if you're not the type to comment, I don't know what it is, I encourage you to comment because I would love to talk to you. Love for you to email me or something, because so you've been a supporter for real for a while, and I would love to personally thank you myself for all the support you've given, for real. Like, I feel like you've been, I'm actually right now checking to tell everybody these stats, and I don't mean to put you on blast. Now I feel like maybe you're anxious or something, and now I'm being an asshole. Am I being an asshole, chat? I have no idea. I'm right now trying to find this. Where are these memberships? I think he might have actually canceled. Did he just cancel now? I think he actually just canceled his subscription. Yo, I think he actually just canceled his subscription, bro. What the fuck? Whoops. Well, I still appreciate it, and I'm honestly was happy that you subscribed for as long as you did. So I'm definitely no shade here on my part. Bro actually just dropped his subscription, so I don't even think that's there anymore. So I don't even see him anymore. It just said someone dropped it, like today or yesterday. Oh no, they dropped it the 22nd. Well, like I said, honestly, I don't really blame him, to be quite honest with him. Oh yeah, he did just cancel it. Wow, Vlad. That is honestly a crazy thing that I was just big up in him. But I definitely, look, honestly, I still am gonna big up him because I honestly there wasn't really much added to the whole, subscription. It really was just to support me. So this guy was always donating extra, basically just to help me out, just to fund a creator, and he's still doing it. $10, and look, he's not even here. Vlad, if you're not the type to be typing in the chat, I seriously do encourage you to at least email me or DM me on Twitter, JackMMAYT. If you don't want to do either of those things, whatever it is, it's up to you. But just know I am very much appreciative. But I had to cut out some time for my man Vlad real quick because I've been meaning to talk to him for a long time. But no, it's just, and also all of you guys, by the way, all of you guys that are supporting, appreciate it. Let's see, Armin's good. Yeah, we talked about that, and thank you, Vlad. So I'm a heart it, all that. I didn't mean you, Jack. I see a lot of fans saying Armin doesn't deserve to fight the top guys or be taken serious. It's because they don't like his personality. No. I didn't think you were talking about me. I figured you were talking about, but I was just commenting my thoughts on it, because I'm just going to talk about the comment. But no, I understand you weren't talking about me, because I was just saying me. I understand, I guess, actually me saying I actually like Armin. Maybe you felt like I was taking an offense. No, I knew you weren't talking about me. I was just saying it's funny that you're saying that because I actually do like Armin. I think he's a fun guy. I think he's a fun fighter. I like him. And I think he has some funny moments in interviews. I think he's actually, he's got a bit of a personality. Let's see. Is there anything else out? Is there any other news? Because I remember we had the big news before. I don't know if you guys want me to react to anything. Also, feel free to type in the chat. Hey, you wanted me to watch this video? I'm down. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Okay. Well, I don't think there's really anything else or any news for the rest of this, perhaps. I don't know if you guys saw Fantastic Four. I fucked with Fantastic Four. I fucked with what do you call it? I fucked with Fantastic Four. I fucked with Superman too. So I liked both of those. I don't know what you guys think about those movies, but I saw both of them. Vlad. Yeah, I don't know what happened. What the hell, Vlad? Yo, Vlad, bro, chill. Chill, Vlad, bro. What are you, Vlad, man? This guy is just like the best. This guy really is just the best. Like this guy, like I just fuck with the fact that this guy just sees up and coming creator, trying to grind, trying to like literally just push through. And yo, this guy has been supporting forever, guys. I swear it, Vlad. You have no idea. Seriously, my email, you could check it out on my about. Email me, bro. That ass. Let me know. Yo, this is Vlad. None of y'all imitate this guy. So don't imitate him, please. Please, let it be Vlad, you know what I'm saying? And email me. I would love to talk to you. Like I said, personally, thank you. Because I've literally have said so many times, even in my personal life, I've said, yo, this guy, I gotta meet this guy. So I'm finally glad I like couldn't believe when I saw Vlad. I knew right away. I clocked it because I've been like peeping you, dude. Seriously. So yeah, I don't know what happened. No, but look, it's fine. You cancel subscription. I appreciate the support. I appreciate you watching always. That is enough at this point. You have literally probably been like on that subscription for like a year or so. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone that subscribes and does the subscription. It helps for sure because as you guys know, YouTube fucks you over and shit like that. So, but Vlad has been doing it. I think like he was the first one I remember. And it was just like he's been consistently doing it. So yeah, so Vlad, I really do fuck with you. Check the Discord. UFC just post something on Hinge. I know this guy I know you're trolling me, dude, but I'm gonna look. Let's see this. Let's react to this. Let's react here. I'm not even looking yet. Let's see this. Did they post a react to this? Oh god, let's see this. Okay, so this is the problem now. Okay, I need to figure this out because so I don't know if you guys know how to fix this at all. But basically, I don't know what happened. I think I gotta like delete the cookies or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how this cookie shit works with the internet. Deleting browsing data, is this what it is? I don't know. Like I'm trying to like, because basically like my Instagram, like I tried to log in one time, it glitched out, and now whenever I try to log in on my browser, it just don't work. Just doesn't work. So I'm gonna try to do it maybe on something else. I don't know, but let me try to sign in. Like it's annoying. Like why I'm always stuck on this fucking screen. Wait, hold up. Let me see. Like, how is this possible? How is this fucking possible? I don't know. Is there a way to like, yeah, wait, hold up. Okay, let me delete. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna, let me just do it on something else. I want to do it on like a specific site, but I don't know. I don't think you can, or I don't know. I got to figure this out later. All right, let me look at what you did so we could actually all react to it, where you sent. And join the Discord, by the way, guys, for sure. As always, love you all. Okay, let's see. Discord, I'm copying and pasting in. We're gonna put it in. Pause. Okay. So PZ sent something. He says this is apparently gonna destroy the UFC. There's a lot of hype now on this, PZ. So if this is something very, very boring, this isn't good, the chat is gonna flame you. So there's a lot of pressure here onto you. And I hope you don't mind, but this better be something. Okay, I'm ready now. Putting it in. Pause. I don't think I gotta sign it. Oh my god, yes, I've already seen this. I don't know why it's not popping up. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm just gonna find it on Twitter because I know exactly what it is. Okay, guys. So the UFC guys, I don't know if you guys saw this. They got the Gooners. They got the Gooners, guys, as the UFC. Shout out Chappelle Roan, I guess. UFC. Gotten the Gooners. This ad. Something, bro. Yeah, I love it. I've seen the comments. And it's basically, yes, a Swervo tequila ad. I don't want to actually play the music in case it's some copyright, but let's see. So yeah, so they got the Gooners with this ad because, I mean, they got the Swervo, they got the UFC mixed in. I mean, this helps everyone all around. It's going to attract the Gooners. It's going to attract the, you know, the alcohol squad to the UFC. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. Let's see. Is there anything else? Treat it like an older brother. Get them a 20. What the hell? Like, who like listens to this shit, bro? Come on, man. Who gives a fuck about Aiden Ross? NYPD officer killed. Damn, arrest him. I don't think this is really him. I heard it was actually someone that was like 27 or something, but I don't know. Maybe that's true. Who knows at this point? A lot of conflicting reports. So what is this though? Where is my oh, what the hell is this? Oh, that's why it didn't work. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm really might be slow, guys. Sorry. Okay. Where is these stuff, guys? You see, like, I don't know, man. I'm really sorry for everything. Vlad, wait, what? Why did Vlad? I didn't even see this shit, bro. I'm so sorry, bro. Like, I'm just lost for words, Vlad. Oh my god, Vlad. Vlad, what is going on, Vlad? Vlad just dethroned the #1 guy. Lolita, you got dethroned by Vlad. Wow, Vlad. I appreciate you, Vlad. Like I said, email me. Like I said, you're getting the personal. I'm flying you out at this point. For fuck's sake. Like, look, Vlad, I'm gonna tell you this. Look, guys, and this is a memo. Like, guys, because, like, I don't forget. Vlad, if I make it, you're making it, my friend. If I make it, you're making it, my friend. And that's what I'm saying. So keep in contact. Keep in contact. Keep in contact, my guy. You'll definitely be getting a check in the mail one day. Hopefully. Hopefully we both do. So, Gooner, should I screen record it? Holy hell. Vald is loaded. Zero pressure. I know what I got. UFC posting Gooner bait is hilarious. What the fuck is your timeline? My Twitter timeline is crazy. That's why I didn't want to fucking open up my timeline. My Twitter timeline is honestly brain rot. A little political, a little random. I mean, UFC, obviously. Just pop culture, really. Honestly, it's pretty good. Honestly, what are you talking about? Come on. Let's actually take a look at mine. Let's take a look at some of this stuff. Ben Askren back in the hospital. This is so sad, man. This is tough, bro. Fuck, man. I'm really upset about it. I really wanted to see him. Hopefully he posts another crypto scam. What is he talking about? Has Ben Askren ever posted a crypto scam? I know he's like a big crypto guy, right? But I don't think he's a scammer. Correct, guys? And shout out to, like I said, and I want to just once again shout out to Vlad, man. Vlad, I really do appreciate you a lot. It is man, I don't even know what to say, Vlad. Like I said, please hit me up personally. Can't get over Vlad. Can't get over all of you guys. Also, just all of you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Especially $100 for me, man. It goes a long way. I'm gonna be real with y'all, so I appreciate it, and I appreciate Vlad. Really, I should say not y'all, but Vlad personally, Mr. Vlad. Hit me up, please. I need to know about you. Look, oh my God, we got Nina Drama and Marab content in 2025. Actually, let me not play the audio. Fuck, I don't want to get copyrighted. We're taking off the stream. One time, remember, guys, if OGs will remember this. I streamed, I think it was the Misfits event, KSI versus someone. And Misfits fucking struck me down. And I got banned from live streaming, and I didn't do anything wrong. And it literally got reinstated, but it's like the most annoying thing. Like, sometimes YouTube really does some shit to fuck you over, but it is what it is. This is what I'm saying. Like, just brain rot shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Memes, like shit like this. You never know. Like, 2 men broke a... Like, you know what I'm saying? Twitter can get violent. You know what I'm saying? It can get crazy. That's why I'm a little more cautious to show stuff. But like I said, especially because, as you guys can see, a lot of this isn't really MMA related. Well, this is actually, yeah, look, Pereira versus a small guy. Let's see this. Let's watch this as we talk. So, I mean, as I said, what the hell is this? Refresh, not enough memory on the page. What's going on, guys? We're live, right, guys? You guys could see me, right, or whatever. It was like a weird phenomenon on my end, but yeah, like, this is Pereira fucking squabbling up with some shorter fella. It's hard to tell how tall. I mean, that guy must be pretty short because Pereira, he's like, what, 6'4", 6'5"? So, I mean, he is over a foot shorter. I mean, that's pretty significant. Pretty significant amount shorter. Gooner bait, I'm dead, bro. Oh, wait, I never read this, by the way. My bad, Johnny. Armin is a fun villain. I understand why people who don't like him feel that way, but he's fun personally, like Jack just said. He's like a James Bond villain versus Taporia as Bond. That's honestly a really fire way to put it. I'm not going to lie to you. That was actually a really fire way to put it. I fuck with that heavy. Saying that Ilya or Armin is a James Bond villain, especially with all of his money, and Taporia is Bond. I honestly feel more that Taporia usually fits more of a villain role, but, you know, I also could see this. I see where you're going with it, though. I do see where you're going. Let's see, guys. Let's see what else popping. Her lip gloss was popping. Guys, you guys know what that's from? Lip gloss was popping. She don't need you to eat. You guys know where that's from? Let me know in the chat. Let's see. He said 2 or 3 years of Arkansas and forgot.
2 or 3 years and forget about it.
Hey, yo. Oh, he's talking about, okay, let's see. This is what I guess Bryce Mitchell had to say after the Saeed Nurmagomedov victory over the past weekend.
Send him to Arkansas 2 or 3 years and forget about
Yeah.
it.
I love that comment.
2 and 3 years, yeah. Some to Arkansas. I mean, look, honestly, it was really one of one stuff here. Really one of one type advancements. Look, we have big fight week here. Apparently this fight... Oh, no, look, they have a new opponent. Wow, Hai Sung Park versus Tetsuo Taira. Sorry, guys. Oh, my God. You guys, that probably sounded loud as shit for you guys, right? My bad, y'all. Yeah, I think we're about to wrap up in a little bit. I mean, there doesn't really seem to be much other news, but I really do I love going live with y'all. Let's see. Let me do one little fucking refresh. Shout out. Yeah, Mayor Adams. Please. Yeah, honestly, I can't watch this on stream, but this is, like, I mean, I would, but, like, I don't think you guys really care about this shit, but this is funny. Like, this mayor race in New York City, man, you guys definitely got to check this out. This is insane. Yeah, I mean, it looks done. I mean, we're looking done. Taporia, like Taporia. Let's see. Kyle Brahalo confirms that he's officially a backup fighter. Oh, damn. I didn't know that he was a backup fighter. But it makes sense. I mean, even though it's interesting. So is he going to cut weight before he fights at UFC Paris? That's dangerous. I don't know about that. I don't like that very much for him. All right, let's go back. Let's see. All right, guys. I think we've had enough. Oh, Vlad here. Hey, Kevin Lee, the real one is here. What the hell? This is Vlad's first chat? Yeah, we got to pin this. This is like legendary. Vlad is pinned. The god himself has spoken. after dropping his gifts upon us. Shout out, Vlad. Shout out, man, Vlad. I feel like I said, Vlad, you gotta hit me up via email, bro. I've literally been saying this for years. I've literally been saying this for like I was streaming for a long time. I think end of 2024. I must have said on that. A lot of those streams are still public. You can go check them out. I don't know which one. I really would not know. But I remember I said a few times. I would be like, "Yo, I really got to like Vlad. If you're here, let me know. You need to hit me up." Like I was like fucking like I was like, dude, this guy. Like the fact that you've been that much of a supporter. I mean, it's crazy to me, guys. It's crazy to know that I could just be here making my stuff, and for you guys to support just somebody just trying to follow the dream, as they say. It's honestly crazy. Really do appreciate it. I'm really supporting. Oh, I'm not supportive. I'm really grateful for the support you guys are supporting. And yeah, I mean, what other content would you guys like to see from me before I dip? I'm curious. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to, experiment a little bit more. I've been, I feel like I think the direction of the channel has been going really good. I really like this. Right now, this video is going up. This last video of Islam and that whole situation. We're almost at 15.1K, big numbers. A lot of big subs. I mean, a lot of collabs coming up too that I'm really excited about. Collabs are going to be very big this second half. I feel like if there's going to be anything. Kevin called me a gooner. Nah, Kevin would never call him a gooner. Hey, is the Kevin Lee the real one here? Kevin called me a gooner. I'm actually gonna pin that now instead that Kevin called him a gooner. Well, look, Kevin, I don't think he was trying to call you a gooner, Vlad. He wouldn't call you a gooner. He loves you. And all that. So he wouldn't call you a gooner. Don't worry. I would hope not. Look, we love Vlad because Vlad helps the channel live at this point. He is the blood, sweat, and tears that keeps the channel together. So shout out. But yeah, guys, I do plan on making more videos, more spur of the moment videos. I was thinking about making this a video, but I just was like, I thought okay, go live. I kind of want to switch up. Battlefront 2 stream. I honestly wouldn't mind playing. Let me know. Would you guys want to see me play? I've been playing a lot of Undisputed Boxing recently on my PlayStation. We're gonna have to figure out how to set that up, but I definitely would want to do that at some point. Be able to play something on stream. I definitely there's a lot of things in the works, I always say, but, when they will materialize, we'll find out. But I try to just really just, as you guys know, that is with other side projects, but everything on the channel, you guys know I'm consistent with. Uploads, shorts, and now streams. Streams are going to be back in the fold. You guys know when I stopped doing streams, I told you guys why. I told you guys I was going to stop. I told you guys they would return, and they're here. And this will not be the last stream. We already had 2 streams in the span of a week. That's big. 2 streams. Might be another stream tomorrow. Could be stream every day. Who knows? But I definitely want to do a lot of streams, especially in the summer. Well, if anything, if that's the real Kevin Lee, let's set up a match. Maybe? Spaby? I don't know what that is. But, maybe? Spa maybe. Spar, I think you mean to say spar maybe. Yeah. Kevin Lee. I mean, Kevin Lee's ducking. I've noticed. I mean, Kevin Lee. Look, Kevin, you asked if you called him a gooner. Kevin got real silent. I ain't gonna lie. Kevin could take on the likes of Islam, could take on the likes of Khabib, could take on the likes of the greatest, but not sure if he could take on Vlad, man. I'm not sure. Exactly, yeah. Don't worry. Don't be sorry, man. I felt bad after saying the spamaby part because, you already weren't typing in the chat. I'm like, I'm going to discourage this guy even more from typing in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm turning this guy off even more by saying you said the wrong thing. So, y'all aren't on my level. Okay, Kevin Lee. First of all, you're trying to say I could lift six pounds. Okay, bud. 6 pounds. I know yo ass couldn't even lift 1 pound with your schlong, bro. Mine, you don't know the records I could break. It's dangerous. It's a dangerous game that you ain't ready to play, Kevin. For real. Real has been streaming for 2 hours. And this is what I'm saying. I'm trying to get more streams like this. More 2-hour streams, more long streams, more streams to connect, vibe. We had a good talk. Okay, Kevin kicked my ass. So, damn, Vlad. Yo, come on, Vlad. You can't give up like that. I was just gassing you up, bro. I was gassing Vlad up literally for him now to just be like, nah, all right, kick my ass, bro. Nah, come on. Don't do that, man. Vlad's being humble. I will flew myself out. Yes, please. I assume you mean like, you know, to have the spar. Yeah, fly. I figured that's what you meant. After I read it, I was like, yeah, you probably meant fly. I can feel like I'm saying, oh, like, sorry guys. I'm not. I promise. I'm not slow. I think you could do it, Vlad. I think you could beat him. I mean, even can try. I mean, I even could try. Just try. That's all you could do at the end of the day, you know? We'll both try, you know? Maybe both might fail. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a card live on Jack MMA. Maybe it'll be... We'll do it for 100K. 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 Guys, we have to do this. We have to do this. The goal has to be at some point on the channel to do, like, we have to do, like, a legendary, like, boxing event. But, look, we don't got to do it so try hard. We don't got to have pro fights. We don't got to have sponsors. We don't even got to make it for pay. Right? Let's do it on a stream. Let's do it kind of, think of Street Beefs on steroids, but the most memeable matchups we can make. Channel inside jokes. Kevin Lee's got to make an appearance. You know what I'm saying? We got to get, you know, commentary. We got to get, you know, it'll be a legendary event, but that's what I'm saying. We'll you know, as the channel grows, these opportunities will grow. So hopefully, you know, that's definitely a goal we got to do. Hey, as long as I can keep the video, then let's do like 5K. What video? Oh, 1 round KO. Hey, as long as I can keep the video, let's do 5K. Talking to Kevin here. Damn, 5K to fight. Bro's actually gonna cash out Kevin to fight him. I'll train you for free, Vlad, in exchange for your support over the years. I'll try my best. We could help you. We have years of Kevin Lee tape to break down. Let's see what else. I want to see if any other news broke, because, you know, trying to see. Let's see. Oh yeah, I want to talk about this actually. Did you guys hear about Dan Hooker? That he actually, John Dog, damn Vlad, you a G. Absolutely, he's a G. I fucking agree. I'm telling you guys, he's a G, because, like, he's not here, like, you know, he could be like trying to make it all about him. He's like, no, fuck it, I don't care. Never mention me. Don't know who I am. I don't care. I'm just here to support. Doesn't matter to me. I'm just here for the fun. And that's what's Jesus. That's what's so admirable about my man Vlad, you know? You could sit here and say, I want the recognition, I want the thanks, I want the emails, I want this and that. Nah. He just wants content. He's getting content anyway, no matter what. I see Vlad saying that he actually is an amateur boxer. We're gonna have to revisit this, but I'm gonna revisit the chat. You guys get busy because I want to react to some good stuff. We're gonna react, don't worry. But Dan Hooker rips the UFC after canceling his tickets to attend UFC 317. I was shocked, and now keeping his best interests in mind. Wow. Poor Dan Hooker. I like Dan Hooker as well. You know I said before, I'm like, oh, I'm not a fan of a lot of fighters. And I said I like. There's a difference between liking a fighter and being a fan. Okay, I like Dan Hooker. I'm not gonna cry if Dan Hooker loses. There's a difference. Anyway, maybe some other people at Charles Oliveira. You know, let's leave it at that. Okay, so yeah, so apparently, I guess Dan Hooker was supposed to go to UFC 317, and his tickets got canceled. The amount of blood, sweat, and tears I poured into the company's shows on for that, let me restart, guys. I'm so sorry. The amount of blood, sweat, and tears I've poured into putting shows on for that company, I thought there would have been a bit more respect there. But there's not, which is cool. Business is business. We can keep up the fight. We can fight on my terms then. I'm not going to break my back for a company that doesn't respect me. And I mean, that's how business is, man. You know, you can't expect. I mean, I feel like maybe though, look, I don't know the situation. At the same time, it is over tickets, guys. I mean, I don't know. I don't know exactly what the situation was. It was, you know, did he not get tickets at all? Was it that he showed up with his family? Oh, let's get in the arena, and the UFC are like, get the hell out of here. there's a big difference. I want like some clarification to see who's in the right. But I would probably say, I mean, dude, the UFC. I don't get why the UFC can't just give the man his tickets though, at the same time. And I think it's fair what he's saying. He's saying, look, it's cool, fine, but don't. He's saying, I'm not mad about it. Fine, that's how you're gonna be. But I've learned my lesson. I'm not. And there's people like that in life. It's like, dude, you do something for someone or for the company in this case, and it's like they do something, and it's like, okay, yeah, I see. All right, so then I guess we weren't as cool as we thought. So I'm not gonna give you the perks of, being a friend, family, whatever, or a worker in this case, because I guess now I'm getting personal, but in this case, it makes sense. I mean, and I think I can understand where he's coming from in saying this, but I want to see what the chat's saying, because last I saw, what are we saying? Vlad is a pro boxer. Is this what we're saying? Shout out to the Gooner out there. Shout out the Gooner Army. Let's see. 5K to Kevin Lee. That's where we left things off. Vlad, you a G. I agree, John Dong. I know he has the money because of all the donors. Kevin Lee is like, damn. Kevin Lee has been quiet. Kevin Lee, that's the last thing he said. He's like, oh, I know he's actually dead ass. Vlad might actually. Vlad, you have to email me, bro. Have a good night, everyone. See you next time, Jack. Just came back. At Jong Dong, what's up, big guy? And then Vlad says, I'm an amateur boxer. Lol, I have a business. But if Kevin is down for a fight, why not? At Johnny Monday, oh, Johnny, how are you? Well, Johnny's going to bed. But, and he said, oh, what's up, big dog? I see. Well, good night, Johnny, by the way. I was just trying to read through all the chat. But I should have addressed maybe each one by one, but I was just like reading myself to myself. I forgot I'm even streaming at this point. I'm just reading it because I'm so into it. But good night, Johnny. Thank you as always for supporting. Johnny is a great also supporter. He supports always in the comments. I hope we didn't leave for this, because now this is also like Vlad. You're just missing the love that I'm giving. But Johnny always does show support, and so I love Johnny. Johnny always leaves great comments, always engaging comments, even if it's disagreeing. It's always fun to go back and forth. Always, and look, we're not always gonna have the same opinion. It's just fucking sport, guys. Anyway, but if Kevin, I have a business. I don't know if he's gonna have no business, because that would have been hard if he's like, I have no business with this guy. But if he's down, let's fucking do it, buddy. But I think he means I have a business, like an actual business. But if Kevin is down for a fight, why not? And then yeah, we read John Dong. I will likely lose, but that will be fun. I will win by flying knee, just like I did in sparring. Bring it on, big boy. Yeah, Kevin Lee. The Kevin Lee versus Vlad has to be the main event for the 100K special. So hold it off, guys. Don't do it until we're gonna do it for the 100K. The 100K stream. If there's a boxing match, it better be me versus Jack in the main event. I thought of that. I did think of that. I did say maybe we could do us. But I feel like that's like a second event type of thing. Let's get the first event off the ground. Let's get a warm up before they get, because obviously when I fight, there's gonna be. I mean, we're probably gonna need like big ass stadium. I mean, we're probably gonna need like Allegiant, and I don't know if like the channel, like the crew is ready for a big show like this. We'll probably do something a little smaller and then do the big show. You know what I'm saying? But maybe we could do like PZ versus somebody, because I know that won't sell so good, but it is what it is. I win by flying knee, and just like I did in sparring. Yeah. Kevin Lee, I think you might want to avoid flying knees in sparring. Co-main, stay in your lane. Oh, my fault. Love Kevin, though. Yeah, demand your shots, Kevin. Demand your shots. And yeah, I guess I think that was the officer that died, by the way, that I showed. That seems to be the truth. In New York City. Let's see. I don't know. I'm trying to see if there's any other news, man. I wanted to see some big news. Let's see. Fucked up. Whoops. See, hey Kevin, I like you and I'm a fan, but if we spar, I'll kick your ass. Damn, bro. Vlad went from talking none to talking all, or maybe get my ass kicked. That's true. Well, look, if you're gonna fight, there's one of two options. You're either gonna kick ass or get your ass kicked. So. That is 1,000% true. Either way, I will have fun. Vlad, we got to facilitate this in some sort of way. We got to have some We gotta have something going on, you know. We gotta have something. You know, I might have a little surprise. I'm feeling fun on the stream. Let's see. Big word from a guy named Vlad. Wow. Big words from a guy named Vlad. Now you're gonna disrespect the name Vlad. So is that agreement? Wow, Vlad is popping, bro. Vlad is popping. We might have a guest. Who knows? So is that an agreement? Wow. So yeah, we got a fight. We got fights going on in these little sections, guys. We got fights happening, type shit. You know. That the price is right. Yo, I'm telling you, 100K special. We're doing the 100K live with a boxing match in there. Tell me not. What's the price? The price, when it's 100K, that's when we're going to have to decide it. The channel has to be popping. That's the thing. The channel has to be popping. When the channel's popping, we'll get it done. We'll get the deal. I'm going to send the contract to Vlad, and that'll be his payback. That's what I'm saying. When I said, when I make it, you'll make it, that's what I meant, Vlad. We're going to send you a big contract. And Kevin, I love you, but with Vlad's support, we're making it a 90-10 contract. I'm sorry. Vlad's getting the 90. You're getting the 10. And we'll work this out. You know? That's what it's going to be. Sorry, Kevin, but guess what? Vlad's getting the fight, so we might move on from you if you're not taking that deal type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I put my own money up. Oh, my fault. Oh, my God. Vlad's saying he's going to put his own money up, bro. Jack covered in oil. Bro, what do you got? A fantasy, bro? You got a fantasy? Hey, yo, that's his price. You know what? You're smart for that because that's something that Vlad will never buy. He'll never be able to buy that, you know? Because, what do you call it? Vlad, obviously, we can see he has got money. Vlad's got the bucks. He's willing to fund me, you know, some bonehead in New York. And that makes MMA content, you know? We might have a good friend of mine hopping on in a little bit to talk, chat up a little bit, and just have fun in life. You know what I'm saying? So that might happen in very little time. Right now, we still got Vlad. We got Kevin Lee. We got both of them chatting it up. Guys, I mean, I feel like I'm really excited for this next pay-per-view. Kevin likes the oil. Now, Kevin really likes the oil, bro. He's getting freaky with it, man. He's getting real freaky with it. He's a freak and a half, yeah. The plot twist will be insane. Let's see. Let's see. Is there like let's do some shit. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. All right. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun in the meantime, guys. We ain't got no free ads here, man. You're gonna need to pay me directly from my pockets. Fuck Diddy Oil. I'm about to put WWE to shame. With what? What are you gonna do in there? Well, is it a boxing match? Have you decided is this a boxing match? MMA fight? I mean, what's going on here? Do you like watching movies? I do like watching movies. I just saw, like I said, so for me, I'm not the type of guy. I like going to the movies. I feel like it's hard for me to like sit down for a while and like watch something. Like at home, like I like. Well, here's an example. I'm a big true crime guy. I actually just watched recently the Jeffrey Epstein doc on Netflix. I'm a big true crime type of guy. Most of this light is so bright because you guys can see it's a white screen. But I know it's a show. But movies, yeah, I like watching movies. Like I like movies in the movie theater. Like I said, I saw Fantastic Four. That was really good. I saw and this actually I have the AMC pass. You guys know this, the Stubbs pass or whatever, that you could watch all those movies and shit. Look. Oh no. Oh shit. What the fuck happened there? Oh yeah, we just absolutely violated Aqua. You guys saw that? Um, so yeah, we're gonna do this until for a little bit. In the meantime, dude, I'm a huge true crime fan. Yo, me too. I love true crime. Oh fuck, I just got sniped. The fuck. Now I'm a big true crime fan as well. Um, what's your most favorite case to read about? Like I said, so right now I've been following a lot about Epstein because at the time I didn't really follow all that much. So I knew obviously a little bit of like the basic stuff, but I didn't know like all of the different aspects. Um, of it. Like I didn't know like certain, like if you guys watch the documentary, I don't mean to get too into specifics, but like apparently Epstein, there was like an indictment made for him and they completely threw it out. It's like all this crazy shit. But I watch like a lot of, you gotta ask John Dong, you gotta let me know about this. You watch Ewu, like Explore with Us, fire. Watch a lot of Netflix stuff. I was just watching something about the Long Island killer. I forgot it was on Netflix. I watch a lot of the Netflix ones. Like I watched, it's another one, My Crazy Roommate, or My Ex, or My Former Roommate, or it's like, yeah, I think it's My Crazy Roommate, and I think and there's My Crazy Ex as well, and it's like on Netflix, and it is the most insane stories. Maybe I'll play again. Let's see. I'll play again for a bit. What is this brand? You ain't getting ads on here. Oh shit, damn, that must be loud, right, guys? My bad. Let's see. Not sure if the real Kevin Lee will probably kick my ass, but he does miss left hook, so I might have a lucky shot. It is the real Kevin Lee. That's at least what I like to tell myself. I at least like to tell myself that Kevin Lee's here. You know what? That's actually a really funny that's coming up. So I think my friend might be joining the stream in a little bit. He's actually, I'm not joking. He and I know you guys are gonna laugh at this. He was really big in the, well, not really big in the UFC, but he was into the UFC a little bit. He was a huge fan of Kevin Lee. That was one of his favorite fighters from that Gregor Gillespie knockout that happened like in 2019, I think it was. He was a huge fan of Kevin Lee. And he was like, yo, Kevin Lee is sick, this and that. Obviously now Kevin Lee is a bit of a meme. You guys are memeing him, making YouTube accounts, saying a fight and saying he's the GOAT, and we're all joking around. But he's been on that shit, honestly, since 2019, saying Kevin Lee is the GOAT. So he's been a OG of the game for a long time, my friend over there that we're going to talk to, I think, soon. My thought, 5K was reasonable, but if he wants 50K, sure, damn. But if I knock him out, I want the rights to the footage. Oh my goodness, damn. That's pretty intense stuff right there. Yo, look at this shit. Yo, look at this. Like, how the hell you even get this big? Like, do you go outside? I mean, come on. Like, seriously, dude. Who is that guy? He's not even number 1. That guy's the number 3 guy. Have you read about the Satagia family in Japan was murdered, and the killer was at the house for a few hours after murders. His DNA was found, but he still hasn't been caught. And like, what? They know who it is? Oh no, they found DNA. Yeah, there's tons of like cold case. I see what you're saying. So they don't know who it is. It's just they have his DNA and they haven't located it. Yeah, I mean, there's a whole lot of things. I mean, what is your thoughts on this? Like, there's a lot of debate I see about what do you call it? A lot of debate. Oh look, I think my friend is ready to join. Let's see. So there's a lot of debate about if DNA should be what do you call it, used for if you should just be able to like test anybody's DNA, you know what I mean? Anybody out there. I mean, for me, I think I don't know, it's tough to say obviously because they're criminals, you know what I'm saying? But like there's a lot of cold cases out there that could be helped out if there was just a little more context, you know what I'm saying? Kevin Lee, I want to see Jack covered in baby oil or Daddy Dana. I mean, this is just insane, guys. Holy Agario. Yo, what up, Shiv? Shiv's about to be added to this shit. My boy, as you guys know, my for-lifer, my bro, my neighbor, if you will. It's actually good that we're talking because he might be a little sad. We were supposed to hang out yesterday. had to kind of move on a little last second. It was a little family get together, let us say. But I do miss my man, and I'm scared right now because I'm getting chased. And Shiv, don't worry, I'm gonna try to get you in a second. I'm just trying to maintain my survival, and right now I'm trying to get Sonaj. I feel like we gotta like fake these people. That's how I got the last guy. It's like I was going this way, and then all of a sudden I changed up on him. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yo, but we're climbing up these rankings. I gotta say, you know, I was just talking about how that guy's a sweat and this guy's all this. I'm in the call. Let me know. Okay, so Shiv's in the call. I'm about to join. Kevin Lee passed me in the rankings. Wow, PZ, you're lacking. Yo, look at this guy. I should just get eaten by him. Oh God, yeah, no, we're cooked. Oh, we're cooked, guys. We're cooked. Oh look, but oh my God, I'm eating some of him. So it's helping me, and I'll be, oh God, oh no, we're in a rock and a hard place. Yep, that's it, guys. Good thing for Shiv because we are now going to be joined by him. Well, actually, let me first get the call ready because I don't want to reveal any sensitive information of his in case we're dealing with anything too crazy. Although I should hold up. I got to do something real quick. I forgot. I don't have it exactly. Well, it's not that difficult. I just got to plug in headphones real quick. Actually, I moved my headphones a little bit ago. Damn, hold up, guys. We're dealing with some technical difficulties. Hold up. Let me actually, should I just like, oh, fuck, I almost deleted the whole thing. Okay, guys, hold up, guys. Hold up, guys. I got a beer. I'm ready to chat. Just kidding, guys. It wasn't a beer. Don't worry. Let me get my guy now. Oh, he's in the Discord. So, yo, if y'all want to join the call, fuck it. Let's do it. Yeah, where is this? Let's turn on our cameras here. Come on, Shiv. I feel like a teacher.
I gotta connect my camera.
Yeah, I'm like, how do I like pin you here? Hey, come on. I know some of y'all want to join, but I also, damn, PZ is it? Because I haven't revamped the Discord server yet.
Yeah, because it said he was going to knock out. I was like, damn, is it because I haven't fixed the server? Second I get on.
Yo, that ass. Oh, hold up, wait. I can add this now. Okay, guys, we're in the Discord. We're popping. We're...
Oh, it's plugged in. My bad. All
right. What the hell is Banana Boom, bro? The fuck? What's up, guys? So, my guy Shiv, you know, we got PZ here, of course. Yo, have you been paying attention what's going on with Vlad, Shiv?
I can't say I have. What's going on with Vlad?
What's up? What the hell's behind you right now?
Oh shit! What is that?
What is that, bro? What is that, bro?
Dude, it's just a monkey jumping up and down. You got a problem?
Yo, PZ, don't worry. We're going to get to you because we're going to ask some questions. But I'm giving him a little bit of context and all this. But this is insane, man. I mean, I'm looking at the chat right now. 50K for actually fighting the whole show and win. I don't know, bro. But yeah, Jack has to be the commentator. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have to be the commentator for this. So anyway, I'll tell you what's going on with yeah, there's a lot of oiling up talking in the chat right now. There's a lot of talk, you know. But Vlad, I think I've told you this, Shiv. And I think I actually said this when we streamed last time together about Vlad. Now, Vlad, very special guy. He is the guy that I've told you he was Like, do you remember I told you that he bought the subscription for the channel? Do you remember me telling you this? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
And I was like, yo, I'm looking for this guy. And I said on the stream, yo, DM me. Right? You could vouch for this.
Yeah.
So I get a random dono today, streaming $10, you know?
Okay.
And it's from Vlad, bro. And I'm like, what the fuck, Vlad? You know what I'm saying? This is Vlad. So, all right. So I'm like, yo, Vlad, I've been talking about you. What's up? No response initially. Silence. Okay. Then I get another dono for 20 from Vlad, bro. And Vlad's like, yo, what's up? Like, he says something in the chat. He's like, yo, what's up? Basically, like, yeah, it's me. Like, in response, and just donates again. I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? bro donates 100. 100, bro. So Vlad is like a G. I appreciate everyone that has donated too, because I know other people have. I know that was it, who it was. I'm trying to swipe up. Yeah, he said I don't know what happened. Is what.
So what would you do if I said it was my alt account?
What old? What old? Oh, Vlad. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would be like, thanks for the 100, bro.
You know, I would take that.
Okay, let's see the chat. I'm gonna need Jack either covered in J&J or bald. You see what's going on here? They're trying to oil me up and shit. You know? Well, yeah, I appreciate that. So right now, the Discord, this is a perfect time to join the Discord server. While Shiv does that, I'm gonna ask. Look, we're here with PC. We're here with a longtime member of the channel, very OG, a staple of the channel here. I mean, we're here live, first live appearance. And I would love to talk to Vlad. Vlad, if you can hop in this Discord, we need you. Absolutely. Because I need to talk to you personally. I don't know, but he needs to make one. Definitely needs to make one. I mean, at this point. PZ, are you ready to talk? I see you're muted. I don't mean to keep asking you questions if you're occupied. I don't want to blow you up. But I'll move on. I assume that's a no. So.
No, you're good. There's some background noise. I just didn't want that picking up.
Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, what a nice guy. Okay. What a nice guy, right? So, okay, PZ. So this is like our, I mean, I talked to you before, I know, but this is your first live appearance on the channel. So,
Yeah, it is.
look, I mean, look, you've been covered, you know, I guess I'll ask first question, you know, what, I don't even know, what should be the first question? I mean, there's a lot on my mind, but like, you know, what is, here's a good question. Here's where we should start. What was like your first interaction with the channel? You know what I'm saying? What was your like, okay, who is this guy? What's up? What's going on? What was your first, all right, I'm hitting the subscribe button, or, you know, I don't know. Did you hit the subscribe button first? You tell us.
I can't remember what the first video was. It might have been one of the ones where you were talking about like hypothetical matchups.
Yeah.
Like Khabib and GSP.
Yeah.
I remember you did a video like that a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
But the Q&As were, I feel like, what really made me stick around.
Damn, man. You know, and I fuck with doing the Q&As too, man. You making me like, damn, man, I need to go back. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Damn, man, that hit my soul when you said that. That like made me feel like, damn, like fuck, bro. Because I fuck with the Q&As heavy, but it's like, yo, I feel like they don't perform as well, or they don't. Well, honestly, they were performing decent, but like, actually, no, I feel like at the time, it's been so long, so it's hard to remember. But I think at the time, and obviously now I perform differently than I did then, so it's hard to tell. But like, I think it was what do you call it? I think it would perform lower than other videos, and I think that's kind of why I stopped. But you know, I would like to go back, and like you said, maybe it doesn't necessarily have to be. I used to do weekly. It doesn't have to necessarily be weekly, like you said. I did see you said slow news week. Okay, so you caught, so basically it was just kind of like a normal run in, you know, like and when I made the Discord, you were like definitely one of the first ones to join, because you would talk a lot in the chat and the live and the, you know, I know I saw in the comments.
I was like the second or third person to join.
Yeah, for sure. No, Caesar is also another guy. Shout out Caesar. And Vlad, where are you, Vlad? I hope Vlad right now is silent because he's making an account. I think he might be, because he's been silent for a minute. And he's been talking a lot, so he might be actually making an account. If Vlad joins this, I don't got to approve no one, right? I don't think, right? So, is the knockout. Yo, shout out. Yo, the knockout. I like it. The knockout.
Hey, thank you.
That's the real OG. So, I was actually just telling them, you know what happened with Ben Askren, Shiv? Do you remember Ben Askren when he emailed us about the pod?
Yep, I do.
What do you call it? Ben Askren, no, what do you call it? He actually is in the hospital. I don't even know why. I feel like I don't even know how now to deliver the news, because it just sounded like I was about to tell you something hype, but no, he was just in the hospital, and he actually went to the hospital again. He actually almost died. Did you see Masvidal squash the beef with him?
No.
I feel like you kind of have to at this point.
Yo, that ass
Yeah.
match. He's like, yo, fuck. He's like, fuck. Nah, if he doubled down, that would have been nuts. That would have been absolutely crazy. Like, what are you doing, bro? Grown man. The actual grown man. Bro, I really hope Vlad is making an account right now. I really hope that. I really hope. What'd you guys think of the Igario?
I was gonna
Bro, Vlad said no. I don't have Discord. Vlad, there has to be some way you could join this. I refuse to believe that. This is where we're gonna leave it. Like, nah. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is where we're leaving this shit.
Vlad and Kevin Lee. Although I got a feeling Kevin Lee's not gonna join.
Yeah, Kevin Lee. Good luck. Yo, Kevin Lee's in the chat. You know that, right, Shiv? I was telling them how you're a big fan of how you were a big fan back in the day of Kevin Lee.
I was the first UFC fight I ever watched.
So there's a
Which one was that? Like Kevin Lee and Tony?
Oh, Jack, you remember?
no, it was no, he's talking about the Kevin Lee and Gregor Gillespie KO.
Oh yeah.
Nah, yeah, he's not even talking about that. But that remember that knockout was like viral and all that, and that's what I think it is. At the time it was at least.
I don't know. It was just free on ESPN Plus.
Yeah. I can make it, but I want Kevin to fight me. Oh my god. Yes, Vlad, you have made if Vlad, like, honestly, I do feel bad because I'm really like pressuring Vlad to join after this guy's donated. Like, come on, do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this guy's done enough at this point. But look, Vlad,
He's donated like what 140 today. Like,
Yeah.
How much money does
No,
this guy have?
yo, dead ass. Like, this guy is like fucking. This guy's just This guy. Dude, Shiv, at one point he told Kevin, he told Kevin at one point, he's like, I'll pay you $50K to fight. And I'm like, I don't know if he's lying. I don't know if he's lying for real. I really don't know. I'm honestly glad he didn't challenge me because I don't even, I can't deny this on stream. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to accept this, you know? And who knows? And he says he's an amateur boxer. I said 5K for a spar, but I will do 50K if I can keep the footage. Yeah, so he said he'll do 5K for a spar and do 50K if he keeps the actual footage. I mean, this is nuts.
I mean, hey.
This is insane.
Where's this money coming from? Like, that's what I'm the most curious about.
I imagine Vlad, given his name, and I really hope this does not piss him off. Shiv, Shiv, do you think this is good to say? Do you know what I'm gonna say? I'm just gonna say it. I'll just say it. That he just seems like a warlord or something, right? Like you know. Yeah, no, I was just like a warlord, like a. Yeah, is that a yes? Yes. Say yo, Kevin Lee said say less. Vlad and Kevin Lee, if you guys could both hop in, I'd appreciate it, you know. But let's actually settle the beef here if we can. And if we can, I'm gonna turn off my cam on here so I could actually. Put it on the Discord, or should I just put it on the Discord now? Let me see. Well, actually, I'll just talk or whatever. I'm trying to right now figure out. Turn on the camera. Oh, look, it's working. I think. Oh no, it's not working. Oh no. Yo, why is it taking forever to load?
I think his camera's like already occupied, so I don't think it'll.
No, that's what I'm trying to do. Oh wait, I just deactivated it. Hold up, let's see. On OBS or whatever. Yo, what the hell's going on right now, bro? Oh, there we are. But why am I fucking flipped? I look like an idiot right now, bro. Tell me not. What the fuck's going on right now? This is like unusual. Am I wrong? Well, yeah. Well, PZ is probably used to the setup. This. Why do you? Did you say?
I have the stream up on my laptop, and it's okay. It finally loaded. I don't know if I'm delayed.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, wait. Am I normal on stream? Is this how this is working?
Oh no, it's flipped.
No, it is flipped. Yeah, what the fuck? So how do I? Do you guys know if I can flip myself, or is there video settings?
I got no idea.
Let's find out right now.
Now there definitely is. Like, I'm in video settings. It's like it looks like a shit. Oh no, maybe not a shit ton.
I think Vlad just dropped his last name in the chat.
Vlad, yo, what the fuck? Why is Discord is for nerds? Kevin Lee says Vlad, you're in. Oh no, I am open. What do you mean open? Hop in the stream. Then you just hop in and join, right? You hop in the Discord, right, and join. Yeah, I'm. That's what we all did. I love you, Kevin, but I mean, I love you, Vlad, but I do love Kevin too. But I'm like, yo, what the fuck? How do I? Is there a way to? I guess I can't. That sucks, bro. I don't know. That's weird. I mean, I guess I'll just leave it as is, right? F it. I'm just surprised there isn't no way to flip it. Okay, so shortly, guys, as you guys know, if you guys have been watching, we're gonna be joined by Vlad very soon. Hopefully, we're it seems like we're gonna be joined by Vlad. I'm trying to still flip my camera. Vlad, all you have to do, I believe, just click the link, make an account. You're in the Discord. Hop in the what is this? What is it called now? The lounge, I guess. Yeah, the lounge, and we could talk in the lounge. We're chilling. We're having fun. We're drinking a few cocktails. Pause. I'm gonna go like more in the center now that it's like, or no, now even if I go to the center, like I don't even know what I'm doing now. If I go this way, I'm going the wrong way. I don't even know. Do you guys know what I'm talking about, or because like why do the computers do that, or whatever? Why do the cams do this?
It might be something with your camera.
Nah, but you know what I'm talking about. Like don't they be like reversing or whatever? You guys know what I'm talking about? Like it like flips.
Yeah, usually there's a setting for it, but
Yeah.
it's not this time.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Bro's grinding right now, setting this up.
Not really. I honestly have to.
Oh look, maybe I'll just do this. Fuck it. Oh yeah, try to do. Oh look, there we are. This is just went to like boomer shit now with my background. Right, I'm trying to remove my background. Oh wait. None. Okay. All right, let's see. Move. I don't know. Like I wish I could change it, but let me stop complaining about it. Vlad. Kevin, we could do all contracts and we could just do it for fun. Like I really don't think Vlad's joking, and that's why I want to talk to him. I really don't think he's joking. I think he's being dead ass.
I don't know where he's getting this money from. Because having 50K in disposable income to fight Kevin Lee is insane.
Yeah. Okay. So here's what we're gonna have to do. First of all, I'm gonna ask him straight off the bat. Well, not ask him, but I'm gonna tell him, be like, thank you, first of all. But then I'm gonna ask him. Yeah, we're gonna find out where he got this money. This might be. I mean, seriously, this might be the first of his RICO charge, because I mean, this guy has a lot of money, and now he's exposing himself online. So you better be careful, Vlad. Nah, he's definitely just a Russian warlord. By the way, definitely is not in America. I don't even think gangster. Like I'm imagining like the son of like a Saudi prince or something. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I'm imagining. You know, like one of those people that you see like you know one of those like dictators that see the Russian fighters hang out. You know, like the son. You know what I'm saying? Like not the actual dictator, but like the son. You know, of the industry. What were you looking at? The sun, Shiv? What the hell is that? Yeah. Your face got like bright.
Oh yeah, dude.
Bro's looking. Yeah. Oh wait, lol, Jack. My money is. Google me? He said. Google him. I'm googling him right now. Yo, let's see. Vlad urine. I don't know. I don't see many other. I don't see him. I don't really see nothing pop up.
Vladimir urine?
Oh. Yeah, Vladimir. This just proves that he's not really who he says he's. Vladimir urine.
There is a LinkedIn. I mean.
Yeah, I found that, but I
yeah,
couldn't. I know.
He said it. It says.
I'm actually gonna put it.
Store Pro LLC.
Oh wait, hold up. What's wrong one? Wait, he said he owned a business. He owner of what?
Store Pro LLC.
Store Pro. Damn, what the hell is that? All right, guys, I'm gonna show you guys.
Oh, Stone Pro. My bad. Can't read.
The hell's
Stone Pro LLC. Let's see.
what do you call it? Let's see, guys. Actually, I don't know. Vladislav,
Vladislav, not Vladimir.
Vladislav urine. Okay, guys. So Vladislav urine. We're looking this up.
The Stone Pro LLC.
Yeah, is this
all the way in Seattle?
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you a Seattle guy? Is this what it is? Because you're basically doxing yourself as well right now.
I think he's got more than enough money where he doesn't have to worry about that.
Wait, yeah, a professional community of 1 billion members. Do you see this?
Yeah.
What is a professional community?
Dude, it looks like this guy's like a.
Is he a cult leader? Imagine.
Legitimate stonemason.
He has like a community in Seattle, just like watching me. What do you say, PZ?
I don't know if I should mention what I found or not.
Oh god.
If you're looking at the same thing I did,
There is only 3 people live. I think I still have the tab open on my phone. I think another one is Kevin Lee, who's probably just lurking, and the other is Vlad.
Hey,
But,
look. I don't know what it is, so I don't know. I don't know what it is, so I mean.
I'm
You want to
just-
DM me? You want to DM me it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see this. Okay, so apparently we found something on Vlad. Vlad, there's an apparently
yeah,
investigation.
I did.
Is it crazy? What is it? Is it actually
I
nuts?
did kind of find all
I
the information.
just texted it.
I think I. Oh well, okay, yeah. I mean that's what I'm saying, like type shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's nothing bad about P. But Vlad, it wasn't anything bad about you. My bad. I thought it was like I thought they were about to. I thought they were about to expose he was on the list or something like that. Me a cult leader, lol.
I did find all his information.
Oh, it's
Well, might not even be him. Are you? Wait, he said yep, Seattle. Did he say? Oh wow, so he just confirmed who he is. What the fuck?
Yeah. So then I found him.
So Vlad, where are you? Are you coming?
So Stone Pro. Listen, if this Stone Pro place is his, then I get it because stone is expensive, dude. That's like
Yeah.
what they do.
Wow. Wow. You know, I who would have thought? Bro was just like looking to.
Quality work too,
Yeah.
I know my phone.
Bro, what I said I love about Vlad is this. Vlad, like I said that he could make a fuss, comment, be like, oh, look, I did. Nah, this guy doesn't comment. This guy doesn't expect anything other than just content that he's getting no matter what. It's crazy, Vlad said. I'm from Seattle, lol. Yo, Vlad, you gotta hop on, bro.
Content, Jack?
Huh?
I said, are you gonna do member-only content?
I honestly should. I should have for him. But Vlad, I understand you're from Seattle. Look, Vlad, I just want to know, are you coming on or are you not? I love you, Vlad. I just want to know because I'm really excited. I want you to hop on. I want to ask you these questions, but if not, we'll move on. Type, you know. So let me know. But yeah, that's crazy. I mean, Vlad, shout out. I'm glad that you're making a good living for yourself, bro. Who is this guy? You mean I think he's talking about you, Shiv, because the other guy's not showing his face. That's not Kevin Lee. But I'm saying hop on. You know, come on. I want to thank you myself. Is he from Seattle? No one is from Seattle here. Don't worry. Oh my goodness. Guys, we're still attempting to get Vlad on.
Yeah, I kind of went down a whole Vlad rabbit hole for a minute. Like, I wound up on like one of those background search websites.
Vlad just
And,
yeah, background search websites. Vlad.
I didn't go any further because I don't want to know if Vlad's like secretly a Russian like
Yeah.
warlord with
Exactly. I'd rather be ignorant as well.
Looks like he's just a business owner, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna leave it at. I don't want to.
He's
I don't want to uncover anything by accident.
He's a great business owner. Wait, so-called fight. Also, yeah, I will download Discord. So can I fight? Yes, you can fight Kevin Lee. Absolutely. That's where we're gonna nail down the agreements. That's where we're asking to get Discord. We need to nail down these agreements. And I'm honestly upset that he's saying I'm now downloading Discord. Like I thought this was what he was doing. I thought we were waiting. So it turns out we weren't. But what else is there? I want to see if there's any other news because this has been pretty. We've exhaustively talked about the news at this point. Shiv, what are you still working on this Discord?
Yes.
It's good. I don't know why it keeps going out. This I feel like this Discord is like bugging. There we are. Yeah, I think this is up. Okay.
Is this Vlad? Someone just joined?
No,
No, it's not a bot.
It's a bot. I did not mean to join.
Yo, I would have gone crazy. So PZ, how you feel about these upgrades to the Discord? Because obviously Discord's been a little L. You know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna get some leveled up. We're gonna get some equipment.
If it winds up working, that'll definitely give more of a reason for people to use it. Because I kind of feel like it's just like me, you, and Caesar.
Yo, that was like a group chat. Now sometimes there's some like. Let me see. Let's not undercut. Let's not undercut some members here, man. Come on, let's see.
I scrolled back to about a week ago, and Callahan is the only other person who's
Man. Yo, yeah, that's who it is. Callahan. Yeah, that's who it is. That's what I'm saying. Don't count out Callahan. And who else? I just saw someone. Yeah, don't count out Callahan and who else? Oh yeah, and who is this X?
I scrolled back
Yeah,
to
X.
Walter, back to the
Oh shit, I shouldn't. Oh,
fight night.
oh shit. Whoops.
And it is still just me and Caesar.
I gotta be careful. I just showed someone's like whole Discord handle. Whoopsie. But I don't think that's bad. That's public info.
Yeah, no, it's
maybe.
public.
Sorry guys, I don't.
If you scroll up a little higher, you can see my goat list.
Your what? Your goat list. Oh yeah, let's react to it since we're waiting. Let's see. These are new videos. Shiv says that he apparently could make it so whenever I upload a video, there's going to be some sort of message.
That's what I just did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was the one thing I knew that I had to do.
This guy's. Which chat is it in? Is it welcome and rules? No, no. I meant I'm sorry. I meant PZ. The goat list.
Oh, it's in MMA combos. Yeah,
MMA combos. Okay. Yo, did you see this clip of me, Shiv? I got clipped about saying oil me up and shit. You gotta see in there. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, so let's see this goat list. Okay, the goat list. Wait, oh no, this isn't your goat list. That's like what? That's Tracy.
Go to MMA combos.
No, I'm in MMA combos. I'm scrolling to find it. I just found Tracy. What's that guy's name? Lucas Tracy.
I was making fun of his dude. He had
Let me see this list.
10.
Yeah.
He had Piotr Jan number.
Oh
10.
yeah, I think even like Jan Blahovic or something.
No,
that would have been absolutely nuts. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Hold up. Let me see. Okay. Let me fix this so you guys can see what's going on. All right. This is the. You know what, guys? Hold up.
You're going a little too far back.
Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. All right. Wait. Hold up.
Right there.
I'm gonna turn off.
When I first looked at the list, I was like, all right, that doesn't seem terrible, and then I was like,
all right, let's see this.
Pump the brakes on Ilya a little. Like, he's definitely top 10, but number 4 is kind of insane.
All right, let's see this. Number 4. Oh, we get number 4 of all time. Damn. So this is his actually like unironic. He's being dead ass here.
This is.
He's being dead ass. Okay.
I think I might have changed mine a bit.
Yeah. I'll react and I'll give my honest take on everyone's. Well, let me react to his first while you're doing that, and then I'll see. If you want to actually, why don't you resend it? Why not? Just so it's easier. Okay, Islam, no, the GOAT of all time. I mean, honestly, look, if you're gonna in this context, if you're giving me these other names, it's actually not that crazy. Then 2, Volkanovski, but isn't he like a Volkanovski fan or something like this? Yeah. Isn't he like a Volkanovski like? Didn't I look, you guys, okay, so I don't know much about Lucas Tracy. Is this true that, like, didn't he say he was quitting and then didn't, like, Volkanovski comment or something? And he was like, did Volkanovski bring him back in the game?
One of the worst fight nights of all time. It was Tyra versus Perez. You remember how bad that fight night was?
Oh, my God. Yeah, that was last year, right? Or, it was last year, right?
It was so bad.
He was like, it's just shite.
That was one of the. I had been watching like every fight night up until that one for that year. I completely skipped that one.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even tune in for a single fight on that card.
Damn.
And he wound up saying he was, just done. Right after that, he was like, "Yeah, I just don't have the same interest in MMA anymore. I'm kind of, burnt out. I want to work on all my lifting stuff." And the top comment was just saying, "All right, man, the fight night wasn't that bad."
No, yeah, I do remember that now. Actually, now that you say that, I do remember it was like after a terrible fight night.
And then he came back like 6 months later. And the issue with Lucas is I do agree with some of his points, but at the same time, he is way too fast to push certain people, and he values. No, he tries to make his own bandwagon. He is a little too fast to value newer wins and completely discredit older wins. Mm-hmm. Like, saying GSP isn't even top 5 is fucking absurd.
Yo, I
and
didn't even
saying
think
that
that.
Piotr
Yeah.
Jan is top
Marab
10.
is number 5 is hilarious. I love Marab, but come on, dude. Marab number 5. He's not even pound for pound number 5 right now, probably. Oh no,
Yeah.
maybe he is pound for pound number 5. Who else is? Oh, I don't know. He probably is pound for pound number 5 right now.
Jan,
But
okay, let's just not. Are we just gonna brush over Jan at number 10? In the
yeah,
not at number 10, in the top 10.
top
It's got
10,
Jan at like 8.
8
Jan
is
had
insane.
1 title defense.
8 is
And it's like,
insane.
yeah, he's had close fights with a lot of people. He dominated Sandhagen, which is probably his best win since he can't really count any of the others.
Yeah. And especially too how he did it, it was like standing. You know, it wasn't even like he wrestled him. I mean, he fucking he took. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't really see Sandhagen coming out and wrestling him, so that's pretty impressive. GSP in the. I mean, yeah, not on the top. I don't even know.
GSP at 6
Like, I feel like honestly, the thing is, like, I feel like there's so much rage bait. I feel like in this community and shit, man.
But the thing is, he's completely serious. That's the crazy part.
I really hope he's not. I really hope for his sake.
No, he is. He made 3 videos defending his GOAT list.
But tell me now. But then that creates the convo and shit. You know what I'm saying? He's playing the game type.
Well,
shit.
he did a live stream right after posting his GOAT list, and then made another video defending it.
I mean, look, I don't know. He's. I don't really follow Lucas. I don't really follow a lot of like actually like people like MMA, like other people that make videos about MMA and shit. As much like I feel like I just follow more like Twitter and shit.
Yeah. Lucas is good background noise.
Yeah. He's still. How many subs does he have?
He's had like
150.
He's got a lot. I feel like something like that maybe. Let's see.
Lucas. I'm looking up right now. Lucas Tracy.
He's 150 about.
Yeah, 150.
Yeah, 149.
Damn. Those are
and then,
these are the type of numbers we need to get here, bro. What the hell's
that? Yeah. And then bedtime is like a little bit behind them.
The chat. Also, I just disregarded the chat. You body shaming me? Oh yeah, look. Kevin Lee said what weight, and he's like, you body shaming me? What weight? So I guess Vlad isn't coming. Are we here? Should I just accept Vlad isn't coming? Is it time to just Is this like the Conor McGregor thing all over again?
Yeah, probably. Kevin Lee finally gets to be Conor McGregor.
Yeah, for real. Kevin Lee, you're the Conor McGregor in this situation. Vlad. Yeah. You know what? And it makes sense with all the money he's thrown around Vlad. You know,
True.
Literally Conor. Hopefully this will fire him up to join. Now we're like, I'm hoping this fires him up. He's like, I'll show these
Hopefully.
People. Oh, look, Vlad's negotiating weight right now. He's negotiating weight in the chat. Is that okay? He's literally negotiating weight. 180 for a fight that's not even gonna happen.
Yeah. Imagine if like whoever Kevin Lee is, because like I feel like we got to accept it's not actually the real Kevin Lee, but
I think it's time. I think it's time that we just admit to ourselves this is probably not the real one.
So, Kevin Lee, my YouTube channel, and Vlad, that this is not actually Kevin Lee.
Vlad, it'll be Kevin Lee if you join, and we'll get the fight. Yeah. But otherwise, that's the only way. Honestly,
and Michael Chandler join.
Yeah. His best chance, honestly, in the fight to happen is literally joining. That is the best chance. We'll get this done if he joins. We'll get the paperwork. We'll get it all sorted, Vlad. If you genuinely are serious, join. Zip it, liberals. Kevin Lee just called us liberals. The fuck?
He really doesn't want to fight, man.
Yeah. Bro, none of them want to fight. They just want to talk.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
I mean,
this is they just love negotiating.
Imagine if whoever Kevin Lee is lives in like somewhere overseas.
Yeah, it honestly probably.
Not even in the U.S.
I feel like Kevin.
I mean, Vlad does have the money to fly out to him though, so.
Yeah, no, we're gonna fly both of them out for this match for sure. When I said 100K special, we got to do like a live boxing match. Tell me not, right, Shiv?
Yeah,
100K special live backyard type of feel, something simple. No paywall type of shit. We got to get some good, like I'm saying, not good matchups as in let's have the best. No, like let's get some, let's not even like, oh, big names. No, like let's get some funny matchups. Like let's get like, you know, like short, like really tall guy versus like, you know, steroid guy, you know, like type matchups, you know, like freak show type matchups. That's what I'm thinking.
A short guy who can kind of fight versus a tall guy who can't.
Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that is like kind of what I'm going for. So like I have to explain my CPA, why I transferred the key from my business account. Vlad says. Vlad, you're gonna hit with fucking, you're gonna hit with the whole fucking everything I thrown at him. I have to ask Vlad if he ever honestly, he might be on the list. I'll be real. He might be on this list.
I feel like we probably need to. I feel like someone should tell Vlad that just to let it go at this point.
I'm glad you're setting the precedent, Jack, that if you donate to your live, then you automatically have to be a criminal.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Okay,
it wouldn't make any sense.
If you donate 150K in like one live stream.
Yeah. Vlad,
and then offer 50K to fly someone out, like.
Bro, like. You know what? I'm gonna actually, you know what it is? Maybe I'm gonna honestly get the ball rolling on this. I'm gonna send Vlad an invite. I'm gonna actually like invite Vlad, because I'm like, dude, this is like my.
Oh, there's a Clips channel now.
Maybe he doesn't know how to join. Is this?
Yeah.
Am I being delusional here? I'm trying.
I don't have full permissions though, so there's certain things I can't do yet, but I'm getting there.
How do I give you permission? I'll give you permission. What is this? Copy. All right, I'm gonna put in the chat, guys, the Discord link so you guys could join. And seriously, look, Kevin Lee, you could join too. I'm curious.
Jack, do you want me to just do it? You look like you're struggling.
No, I just did it.
Oh, okay.
I was just telling them. No, I did it. I was telling them. Okay, I just put it in there.
Oh no, because I'm watching you on the stream. I forgot. My bad.
Yeah, it's like delayed.
Yeah.
I'm not a liberal nerd. Kevin Lee joined. What do you mean, liberal nerd? He's like, Discord isn't liberal.
It's because it's not really Kevin Lee, dude.
Like, Kevin, come on, dude.
That's why.
Guys, I don't think this is.
That is actually.
He's that committed. He's that committed.
Yeah, sorry, I thought
being
Kevin was for real. Wait, what?
There's 4 watching now.
So now okay. So now Vlad's not
no
interested.
way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I wouldn't pay 50K to fight some guy on the internet.
Yeah, it just dawned on Vlad that this is not, in fact, Kevin Lee.
Well, it does say Kevin Lee official in his defense.
All right, I'm leaving. He's like, I've only stayed here because I thought this was Kevin Lee. Now, good luck getting him on this Discord. We've thrown out all leverage to get him.
Oh, jeez. Maybe we should have kept it going a little longer. I think he also left the live stream, too, because it just dropped down to 3. It was at 4 for a second.
Yeah,
it was really
done. What the fuck?
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Well, I probably will wrap up this stream in a bit.
I think we just lost your, your longest reigning channel member.
Well, that was what a way for the Kevin Lee saga to end. I gotta say. Although on my end it says that there's more, so no, I think he might be here. Vlad, bro, come on, you gotta pop out on us, bro. I sent you the link. This is our only hope. No, I am still here. I know you're still here, but like, why do you like? He ignores every single time about the Discord. It's like,
maybe maybe he doesn't want to join.
He said I like Jack. Well, yeah, you're
right.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, hey. That's nice.
I didn't hear no bell. You know what, Vlad? Like I said, if you're feeling,
Vlad, is it really Kevin Lee?
Vlad, it took him a lot to comment. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pushing him a bit. You're right.
Yeah.
Vlad, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so pushy, but feel free.
Vlad, I hope the stone business is doing well.
No, that us. I seriously, I hope this
like genuinely.
is popping. Seriously, email me some of your stone work. I want to see what you got, because who knows, I might buy from him. I might support his business now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm also genuinely curious.
Yeah, no, I am too. I think that he probably has some pristine work. I mean, shout out, guys. I mean, this channel is basically sponsored by Stone Pro LLC now, so check it out. The best the best stoners in the game, bro. Type shit.
I'm sure that's definitely
that's great.
That's definitely what they call stonemasons. The stoners.
That's what they want for their marketing. They want to be known as the best stoners.
Nah, yo, Shiv, we gotta get you. We gotta get both Shiv and PZ. We gotta both have you back on the streams and chat it up, because damn, it's been
definitely
to chop it up and shit.
Hey, man.
Vlad, I love you. You said you like me. I love you, Kevin Lee. I love everyone that supported this shit. You know, I'm about to wrap up. I'm gonna turn off this stream right now.
Should we save the goat list for another time then?
Oh shit, my bad. You sent that. My bad. Yeah, let me look. Actually, I forgot. I just totally forgot. Thank you for reminding me. Okay. Here we are with the goat
Hopefully
list.
nobody left because they thought the stream was ending.
Yeah. Let me see.
Yeah, we're still at 3.
All right.
Look, I'm pretty sure Kevin is one of them. So.
All right. Number 15. Or should we start from 1? Let's go with
Probably start from 15 and
15?
then
Okay,
go
sure.
up. Yeah.
15. Jose Aldo. I mean,
Yeah.
because the reason I'm saying it's kind of hard to judge based on. I mean, but yeah, I think Aldo deserves top 15. Absolutely. Okay, yeah, that's.
I feel like his longevity, like he's been at the top of the sport for so long, fighting at an elite level. He was like what 35 and fought Jan for the title.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think for sure. I mean, yeah,
something like that.
15 does seem
but
low, but I mean, I think 15 is. I don't know. I didn't match mine up, so I don't want to say like I don't remember.
Yeah,
I did do one at one point, but I don't remember where I put.
I just feel like there's so many problems that have been exposed with his game. Like, he can't get off the fence. He's got elite takedown defense, but if you press him against the fence, he's not moving anywhere, and his cardio is kind of ass.
Yeah, and for me, I feel like with GOAT too, it's like I feel like you got to do a whole bunch of things. It's like I feel like the resume, it's the streaks, it's the
and
finishing.
Like there was,
I feel like it's a lot of the mixture, and yeah, he definitely is missing a lot of the finishing aspects, it's like the names as much too.
Not even the finishing aspect, because if you look at Merab, he's got 2 finishes really. But I've got him ranked up pretty high. With Aldo, it's kind of just like
no, I know you don't agree, but I'm just saying my opinion.
Yeah, no, I understand that. In my mind, it's kind of you have to either show some level of dominance or be tearing through everyone. Someone like Silva tore through everyone. Someone like Merab shows a level of dominance. With Aldo, he fought and hung in with like he was hanging in there with younger fighters. Arguably won his last 2 fights, which wound up being losses. Showed he was still elite. Either that or bantamweight is very overrated. We're probably going to figure that out fairly soon.
Mm-hmm. Yo, but I noticed you didn't have Conor McGregor in this top 15.
I knew you managed to work that one in.
Yeah, no, but I agree. Jose Aldo has to be in there for sure.
Yeah, Aldo definitely in there. I don't know how much longer he'll be in there for.
Yeah, facts.
Because I mean, if you look at it,
wait,
like there's
I want to ask you this, because also let me ask, because I just saw this last name. So you're saying Stipe over Aldo? That's interesting. I don't know. I mean, because what you're saying, because the wins over DC and stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I guess that's fair. That is really
yeah,
fair,
two wins over DC without steroids goes a long way.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Anderson Silva. Okay, I think a lot of people would be shocked by that low. I'm gonna let you know though if I find someone that's better.
Yeah, so the thing with Silva is obviously he is very high level, but it's like I can't imagine him making it that far in the modern era. For one, for two, his best win's Chael Sonnen.
Yeah, no, the resume,
and he was getting his ass kicked in that fight.
The resume, but
in the rematch.
I understand, and I know you've said this before. Like, that he doesn't have like the resume and all this and that, and that he doesn't have the names. But I also feel like the skill was there. I mean, look, the fight with Forrest Griffin. I'm not saying Forrest Griffin is like a fucking comparison to anybody today, but the truth is that he looked good in that fight. Come on, you can't lie. Dodging shit, coming up. You know what I'm saying? He was looking good. So.
No, he's definitely very skilled, but at the same time, it's like certain fighters like GSP, for example. I could see GSP even winning a title in the modern era. Because if you think about it, GSP is a better version of Bilal. Like a more dangerous version of Bilal.
Oh, wait, yeah. Even especially striking, I think is the biggest thing.
Yeah. Well, he's a more explosive version of Bilal. Yeah. And Bilal managed to win a belt at 38.
I will let you know, though. Let me see. I want to see, though, if Silva,
no disrespect
if
to
there's
Bilal.
a better name, if I'm like, dude, come on, Silva over this guy, I'll let you know. If I think. Well, I think legacy is a big thing because I think that's the
Yeah.
biggest thing because I feel like you don't really count the legacy aspect of it that I think I do and I know some other people do and I know obviously also a lot of people do it your way in the way that's like more about a modern era that's focus. I feel like everybody has a different kind of focus. I think mine is more legacy based and I think yours is more like, okay, like who would, like let's actually get down to who's the best period, and I think, look,
Yeah.
I don't think one is wrong. I'm just saying that's how I think you're looking at it. Pereira. Let me run through it though. I want to run through it. Pereira.
Okay. Yeah.
And you could tell me. List off like a brief, explanation. We'll go with
Yeah.
Pereira.
Yeah. So with Pereira, double champ, 3 title defenses in under a year, complete domination. Reason he's lower is because, I mean, he lost.
Mm-hmm.
Usman, still kind of showed he's elite. Still showed he could hang in there at the top. If he was more active, he would probably be higher after losing the belt. I think if he moved up to middleweight and got a few wins up there, he'd probably be higher up because that shows, dominance in 2 different weight classes.
Mm-hmm.
But he's getting up there in age. His wins haven't aged the best, even though he had like 5 title defenses or something crazy.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. His wins not winning the aging. I don't know because I feel like well, this isn't a win, but the Hamzat fight I think was really impressive.
Well, the Hamzat fight's probably one of his best, because honestly, I scored that a draw.
Me too.
The Hamzat fight's probably one of his better accomplishments, just because of how dangerous Hamzat is, and considering considering Hamzat's fighting for a belt now. Hamzat crushed Whitaker in 1 round.
That was insane, yeah. Comparing Robert Whitaker and Hamzat to Usman is crazy. But also I want to ask you real quick. I saw somebody say, I think it was in the comments of one of my recent videos, that they said that Whitaker was injured going into the Hamzat fight. Was that true? I never heard that before.
What I got from everything coming out was Whitaker already had a problem with his jaw, his teeth were already kind of bent in.
Right. That's what
yeah.
Okay.
That
all right.
It's the same as
I knew, but I didn't think injury. I thought they were talking more like actual, knee broken something. That's what I thought they were talking about.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, you're right. They were referring to that. Okay, so then what next is Max?
Yeah, next is Max. Max at 155, he's probably just going to add to his resume. I don't think he ever beats Ilya, especially because his chin isn't going to be the same.
Mm-hmm.
But he's fast. He's an amazing striker. One of the best to ever do it.
This before Ilya knocked out Charles, right? So you had Ilya 4.
Oh no, this was after.
Up?
This was after. I think I edited it to move him up. Yeah.
I was gonna say, damn. I was like, I don't agree with that. That's pretty fucking high. I was like, I wouldn't go that high yet.
Yeah,
but,
he does have 2 all-time wins.
But
yeah,
we'll get into that because
with Charles that bumps him up a little more.
Okay.
After that, Pantoja.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
understandable.
Pantoja is a win away from being above DJ. In all honesty.
Yeah, it's close. It really is. Yeah, I mean, I would say at this point, it's like, yeah, I think he is one win because it's like tied. It's like neck and neck at this point. You could, I think anybody can make an argument either way. I don't think you'd be wrong.
It's quality versus quantity at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And I think that Pantoja's quality is really close to DJ's quantity. Because even though DJ has a lot of quantity and not many quality wins, the way he was trick shotting these guys, the flying armbar,
yeah,
all of his last minute subs and everything, the whole highlight reel.
Well, even knocking out Henry Cejudo's crazy with how Cejudo, he's done I mean all that too, knocking him out in the first. And Khabib number 8. Now this I disagree with. You're gonna have to explain this. Khabib, I didn't think you would agree with this. I thought you're a big Khabib. I don't want to say hater, but truther. I want to say truther. It's not even hate. It's just truth. People will say it's hate, but it's the truth.
I feel like
Who
there
is
a level.
That you had Shiv?
No, it's not. I think it might be Vlad.
It might be Vlad.
Get the fuck out of here. There's no way.
It might be. I didn't add anybody. I don't know who
How do you
else would
guys
randomly
search
join your
people's
server
names?
at this time.
Vlad, I hope this is Vlad. I just waved to whoever this was. Hey, feel free to join. I don't know who this is. A wild 343036. They said. What is that? A 34.
All right, I guess I'll also wave to say hi, so that's what
What's
everybody
a,
else is
what the
doing.
hell is a wild 3? Whatever. I don't know.
I got no idea, man.
All right.
No,
So
it just says okay. It's just a joke. Like the username is that it's just making a joke about Pokemon and saying a wild whatever it is appeared.
Yeah.
oh, okay. Oh, I
That's
see.
just
It
the
is a wild
username.
9 now. Okay. My bad,
Yeah.
guys. Not cultured. enough.
Um.
So Khabib.
So Khabib, I just feel like there's like with Khabib, his best one is Poirier. I just feel like the people above him have accomplished more and have fought like either better versions of people Khabib beat, or the wins were just more meaningful. When Khabib fought Poirier, it was a very like inexperienced version of him. It was a version that, was very reckless, jumping guillotines, like just doing his first instinct in the fight and not necessarily what was best for his game plan.
Yeah.
When Islam fought Poirier, Poirier was a lot more collected and focused. And honestly, that version of Poirier probably beats Khabib.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to say
that might be a big glaze on my part, but like
this has
that
been
was
yeah. What are you saying?
that was the best version of Poirier we've ever gotten, and Islam was still able to beat him, and that's why I have a lot of these guys higher.
Well, I want to say this
Honestly,
is definitely where I would say this is the big disagreement. So I'm feeling.
yeah, honestly,
first of all, I want to say this. I want to say this.
I
I'm
could
taking
move
a look.
Khabib above DJ, to be honest.
You're gonna move him above DJ.
Like honestly, numbers 9 through 6, you can switch any of them around anywhere. This is kind of just where still make the same arguments. This is kind of just where I wound up.
General sense, yeah. Well, yeah, look, I won't hold you. Look, I'm not gonna cry if you put fucking, Pantoja above, DJ or whatever. I'm not. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna cry over like little shit like Volk.
Yeah.
I understand. What I'm saying. I'm not splitting hairs here. But my problem with this is the fact you got Khabib and no Charles Oliveira.
Let's be real, man. Charles is the same thing. His best one's Poirier. He didn't look good fighting
that's my
anyone
thing.
in
It's the
his
same
title
thing,
reign.
I feel like.
And Charles also would have lost to Khabib. He lost to Islam.
I'm not ready to say that.
What?
I'm not ready to say that. Yeah, I said it. I said it, guys.
Think about it. Think about it.
I'm not ready to say.
Think about it.
Well, think about it like this. Look, I've been saying this for years. Look, and I know this is gonna be. This might be me coping. I'm gonna be real, guys. I've said this before. This might be me coping. Islam Makhachev was never able to really pass Oliveira's guard. It's the facts.
Someone in the chat.
Okay,
said,
counterpoint.
It was a sweep to get up, a sub attempt to get up, and Islam in round 2 said, I'm going to stand with this guy, and that's how he won, which is fair. Okay, good, and that's why I'm thinking maybe Islam would probably beat him. I'm not saying Islam could maybe that I would probably pick Islam for, but Khabib, come on, he's not going to. If Oliveira can get up, put the pressure on Khabib, I don't know. I don't rate Khabib that high in general, so maybe this is also just me underrating Khabib, but that's my opinion. I feel like I'm not ready to say definitively. I'm not going to sit here and say I think Charles wins definitively either, but I think there's still convo about that.
Yeah. So my counterpoint and thought process is, Khabib just wouldn't have given a shit about the guard. He would have gone straight into it and started punching the crap out of Charles. Any submissions Charles would have thrown up, he would have fought his way out of. Obviously, Charles is an elite submission specialist. He's one of the best jiu-jitsu guys to ever be in the UFC. But if and no disrespect to Armin when I say this, obviously, but nobody rates Armin other than Lucas. Nobody rates Armin nearly as high as they do Khabib.
Oh yeah, for for sure.
And Armin was able to fight his way out of every single submission attempt he was put into against Charles. And those were incredibly tight submissions, and those submissions, like you've done jiu-jitsu, obviously, you know those ones, once you lock them in, they're locked in.
Mm-hmm.
Like with those Darces.
Yeah.
And Armin managed to fight his way out of every single one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine what Khabib would have done where he wasn't willing to tap to a fully locked in guillotine just because his father was in his corner.
Yeah. Look, I think I agree. And look, I don't want you to ever think, and no one watching this, I don't want anyone to ever think, I was trying to suggest that I think Charles would submit Khabib. I don't think that would happen. I just think that the submission attempts would at least create enough of a scramble to create opportunities for Oliver to get up on the feet and pressure Khabib. Maybe it's a situation where we're in round 3 and it's like Khabib is trying to control him. There's been so many scrambles, but I will say there. I think I do get what you're saying, that he wouldn't care about the guard, and he would probably smash some elbows on Oliveira's face. So that would probably be a concern. I think that was definitely a fair point to bring up and stuff like that. And Khabib, I mean, look, I could definitely see Khabib winning. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but I'm just saying I wouldn't sit here and say Khabib would win. You're not gonna hear me say that for sure. So let's see, because I do want to get to your top 5. Let's see. So you got DJ next.
All right.
Let's hear him.
So next I got DJ. Obviously the title defenses, the win streak, the way he was trick-shotting opponents even better than Silva was doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Again, could switch it out with Merab. Could switch him out with Merab. Could switch him out with Khabib. A lot of these guys are kind of interchangeable at this point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
I see what you're saying. Yeah, and like I get it. Like, it's tough.
After that, I got Merab, who's looking unstoppable. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the UFC. Just submitted O'Malley. He's constantly improving at 35. And he's booked for his 3rd title defense this year.
Yeah. I know. No, Merab is like...
And, like,
crazy.
We haven't gotten the best version of Merab. Like, every fight, he's gone in with some sort of injury or cut.
Mm-hmm.
Against Sandhagen, he's going to most likely be the best version of himself because he's actually had a few months to rest, go relax. I mean, granted, he's probably managed to get himself injured while vacationing in Georgia, but we should be getting the best version of him yet.
Yeah, hopefully, for sure. I mean, I wouldn't say we should. You never, like you said, you never know with this fucking guy. Like, this guy gets injured left and right.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
you never really
like
know.
I said,
hope
we
so.
should.
But yeah, no, Merab
we
is
should get the
crazy,
best version.
dude. Merab, I think, is someone. Yeah, if Merab keeps going how he's going, he's someone that can get very much higher. Okay, so now we're in the top 5, and this is where I thought was interesting. So DC, fair. I think that's good. DC gets definitely
DC and Ilya, I was flip-flopping between.
That's what I was just about to say. I'm surprised that Ilya is above DC. I was just about to say that.
And it's honestly one of those things where, like, I could wake up tomorrow and argue DC above Ilya. I could wake up the day after that and be like, no, Ilya's wins against Volk mainly.
Mm-hmm.
Make him rated so much higher.
Mm-hmm.
It's genuinely that close. And that's what I love about the sport right now. All of these elite fighters are so close in legacy and resume that any of them could be switched out with each other within reason.
Yeah. No, yeah, like you said, yeah. Within and that is also especially like look at the current pound for pound right now. You know what I'm saying? Like all that is just
a lot of them are on this list.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what's insane too. I was just thinking that actually when I was just looking at this, I was like, a lot of them are, still at the top right now. Even Volkan. Well, that's when I get to Volkanovski. I would have maybe thought that was a bit extreme, but I mean, I thought after how he beat Diego Lopez, not saying that Diego Lopez is the biggest name, but I'm just saying like the most, in hindsight now, it's like, but at the time, it really like a lot of people were saying now like. I mean, actually, I think Volkanovski was a favorite, but I know a lot of people were concerned. I don't remember who I wound up picking. Did I do you remember if I picked?
I think it was pick 'em odds.
Yeah, no,
but I think you picked Volk. I picked Volk.
But yeah, I don't know. It was tough to pick because I think I did pick Volk actually. Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah.
But I was concerned because you don't know with this guy's chin, you know.
Yeah, I think I counted the knockdown and the showboating at the end of the fight. It played into my mind a little too much when I was watching it. I was also like really tired when I was watching. But originally, I thought Lopez won that fight, and then I watched it back, and I was like, "What the fuck was I thinking?"
Bro, that happened to me with one fight. Oh my god, I think it was Dustin Poirier and Benoit Saint Denis. And I think I drank, and I think when I saw the fight, I said something. I recapped in the video, and like I said something, and everyone was like, "What are you talking about, dude?" Or no, you know what fight it was? It was a strange fight. This is gonna be such a random fight night. It was Erin Blanchfield versus Jessica Andrade, and I fucked up something when I recapped it. I think I said something like, said it was like one side, or it was like one sided when it wasn't, and everyone was like, "What are you talking about? One sided? It was pretty close," or and everyone in the comments was going crazy. So yeah, that's happened to me too.
Yeah, I also drank when I watched.
Yeah, I was gonna say actually, wait a minute, because I remember you did say one time you were drinking when I remember the Discord.
Yeah.
So number 2, Islam. Well, technically number
Islam.
2, but...
4 title defenses. I count the he fought the best version of Volk and won. It was very close, but still won. Fought the best version of Poirier, beat Charles at his own game, and there's like everyone's like, oh yeah, if you look at his resume, like Moicano, the Dan Hooker win aged really well. But Moicano, Bobby Green, King Green.
Yeah.
Who's the racist one again?
Bryce Mitchell? No, not Bryce Mitchell.
No. Drew Dober.
Drew Dober, yeah, not the actual racist.
Yeah, but like all of those are pretty equivalent to something like Silva's win over like Rich Franklin or whatever.
Yeah. No, look, I think honestly, Islam, I've said for years, like when I said even, I think one of my first videos, like maybe my third video, second video, I think I literally said Islam, I think could be the best of all time. And look, number 2, we're getting there. It literally could be.
Yeah.
And number 1, someone said in the chat, John Jones is not the greatest. He has a great career and has great technique.
Yeah, Prime said that.
Yeah.
With Jones, it's like there's just so much wrong with this guy. I can't put him at number 1. Plus, he ducked.
Yeah.
And like depending on how Tom's career goes after this, like if Tom's career goes right down the drain, like let's say Gon somehow knocks him out, and it's not a complete fluke knee injury. Yeah, it'll basically prove. Unfortunately, the narrative will shift. It'll be Jones was right. He had nothing to be afraid of with this guy. This kid was a flash in the pan, and he was really nothing in the grand scheme of things.
Bro, I hate how nice Tom Aspinall is, man. Like, I wish this guy would just
rip
into John Jones. Like, Tom Aspinall is too nice, man. Like, come on, this guy has been screwed over, and this guy is just taking it. Like, this guy's like, at all times I watch interviews, I'm like getting angry. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, he's like forgiving everyone. I'm like, dude, fuck John Jones, man, and all this. Like, but I do agree. I actually do have him as number 1 as well. You can't, like I could say fuck John Jones.
Yeah, you can't really hard. I mean, his heavyweight resume takes away from him, if anything. Like in the moment, the Cyril Gane win was a great win, but that is aged like milk in the sun.
It has. I'm always kind of bitter because like I've always said, like, dude, I remember when I was getting so much hate.
Yeah, no, I remember. I was watching then. That was like when I started watching. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, everyone was crazy.
And I was
now it's like now it's revisionist history. I'm like, yo, I suffered through all these hate comments for what? Now it's like, oh, that was the obvious answer. I wasn't fucking treated like the obvious answer back then. That's my opinion on that. That's probably why I'm just bitter about that. But yo, Shiv, so you've been working on this Discord. We went through this top 15. I'm curious to see what do you got to show for it?
Really nothing. I mean, your uploads will be sent.
What's going on? I thought you were grinding, bro.
I reorganized channels. No, there's certain permission things I have to set up with you because I need extra permissions. but
Oh,
you
yeah,
know, I
whatever you
reorganized
need.
it a bit. You know what I mean? I reorganized it
I love it.
into different sections. I made a couple of roles,
This is perfect. Thank you, Shiv. Thank you so
and hey,
much.
no
The whole channel
problem.
thanks you, actually.
And you know,
Thank you,
it's only the
Vlad.
beginning. You know, there's still a little bit more to do. Thank you, Vlad.
Yes, I appreciate it because, as you know, look, you don't even have to do anything other than just show up and talk. So the fact that you blessed us all with with the Discord, it buttered my biscuits. That's for sure.
There's nothing else I want to do. You know.
Yeah. Well, I think we'll end it here, guys. I've been streaming for a hot minute, dog. I've been streaming for like hours. So I'm gonna probably
Yeah.
I'm gonna definitely go goon or whatever the kids do these days.
Or whatever.
What happened?
You're not quite sure. I said or whatever. You're not quite sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, holy
that's
3-hour
definitely getting
stream,
clipped.
Jack.
I know.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right.
We're heading out. Well, not really.
Yep.
I'll talk to you on the call for a second, but I'll end the stream. Bye, guys. I appreciate y'all. Let me make sure I didn't leave anyone on.
Oh, Piggly Wiggly said
Oh,
the
Piggly
Discord
Wiggly
looks-
just saw the Discord.
Hey.
Bro, like, talk about a fucking missed opportunity of a lifetime, bro. What the fuck? Like, dude, we were literally just yapping on the Discord. Yo, Piggly Wiggly, if you're gonna hop on, I'll stay of like a minute or so you can give it a little shout out, because yo, like, come on, I there's no way this guy missed it. This guy's like the king of the Discord. Like, he's like one of the kings, the many kings. He's in the group chat. I mean, it's a group chat. We've already established it's like at this point, so he's actually just
Yeah,
one
at this
of the
point,
members.
it's a group chat.
Yeah. The MMA pod. Honestly, yo, come on, we gotta. I hope that we could establish ourselves as like a good group. You know, get you know, get on the streams, recap what's going on. We got to get Caesar in on this. And yeah, this is popping right now. We got it popping. Piggly Wiggly, shout out to whoever edited it.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, look, he's saying thanks.
You know,
Yeah,
it's only the beginning. Thank you very much.
I think he's hopping on. He's hopped on before, so he'll definitely be down. He's not like I know Vlad isn't the type to hop on, but you know, like I said, Vlad, you gotta email me, bro. I told you, email me. Honestly, email me, because I told him that a long ass time ago. I said, yo, email me. Let's see. Now it's probably white all over my face. Pause.
Hey, yo, what?
Whoa, okay.
I'm talking about the light.
The hell are you
We're getting so many golden clips from this.
Yeah, thank God I made the clips channel.
Yeah.
Just
let's see. I got a quote unquote sponsorship opportunity from Canva, but it was really a scam. It was Jaro Alex. Actually, well, fuck it, I'll reveal the email. Fuck you for trying to scam me.
Trying to scam you.
People sometimes, I get like emails a lot of like people trying to get like work. I'm like, dude, like, I'm broke. What are you talking about? Pay anyone.
Maybe you should start working for get Vlad to give you a sponsorship.
I'm about to undo every change I just made.
What do you say?
Discord. I said, wait, I'm not getting paid. I'm about to change every
undo it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not getting paid for my goat list. Hold on, let me
yeah.
Well, let me edit it real quick. Number one, Conor McGregor. Number two,
says he cannot join the call.
All right, $50K from Vlad's bank account. Let's see. You want to see also what's on with the? Oh, here's the actual stream stuff.
All right.
Also, I found my old goat list. I'm just gonna run through it real quick, like without
he's not
really
doing the call,
explaining
by
them.
the way, Piggly Wiggly. But yeah.
Yeah, I said yeah.
Sorry, I heard you. What are you saying? Yeah, you gonna do the old goat list.
Yeah. So number 15 was Pantoja, 14 was Cruz, 13 was Aldo, 12 was Stipe, 11 was Silva, 10 was Max, 9 was Khabib, 8 was Usman, 7 was Pereira.
I agree. Yeah.
That was the Pereira one aged terribly. 6 was DC, 5 was DJ, 4 was Islam, 3 was Volk, 2 was GSP, and 1 was John Jones.
Yeah, I actually kind of like that one better because Usman higher, Khabib, and Pereira higher than Khabib.
I just feel like Usman's activity kind of brought him down a bit. Inactivity, I should say.
Yeah, it definitely has, because especially, you know what kind of hurt him too is he did a lot of rematches. So even when you're like looking back, it's like, you know, you're kind of repeating the same name twice.
Yeah.
Type, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I feel like Usman, if he fights like Bilal or something, that would honestly bump him up
Mm-hmm.
because that's modern era champion he beat.
Yeah.
Where right now, if you look at it, his best name is a tie with Shavkat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, Hamzat.
Yeah, Hamzat. He'd probably beat Shavkat, to be honest.
Yeah. That I was curious about when they were talking about making that at a certain point.
Yeah. When they were first talking about it, I was like, oh shit, Shavkat would destroy him. But then the Gary fight happened.
I know. He didn't. I know that definitely made him lose. I don't think he's gonna get a title shot next for sure. This guy needs to fight again. I heard he's fighting Bilal at Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if he does the cockroach method.
Yo, I actually heard he actually got into a car accident today or something. His family did him and his family.
Yeah, so 2 of his wife's friends died. His wife and daughter, I think, survived.
Damn.
And are gonna be fine.
I'm still sending love to Shavkat and Rockman
Yeah.
and the family for sure, man. What the hell? That's crazy.
Oh yeah,
Between
definitely.
Ben Askren and Shavkat, what the hell's going on, man?
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan too. What's up with Hulk Hogan? I heard actually, guys, I didn't know. I don't follow wrestling. I don't even know what you should be talking about this, but I didn't know that Hulk Hogan had such a controversial past. Jeez, I was like, what the hell? I was looking. I was like, I didn't know that this guy was. I thought this guy was just a goof.
Apparently, he's like hella racist.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah.
No, it's. I mean, it's pretty incriminating. I mean, like you hear. Oh,
I don't know.
this guy
I'm saying apparently because I didn't know, not because I don't believe.
Oh,
it.
you didn't know?
No, I didn't know before he died.
Yeah,
and
me
then people
neither.
started talking about
Did you know this?
I didn't know until you mentioned it. I didn't know until you mentioned it.
Don't go down a rabbit hole. I just looked it up before streaming. I was like, this
All
is
right, dude. I went down a Hulk Hogan rabbit hole once, and I found out there's a sex tape of him,
bro,
and I stopped immediately. I was like, if I go any further, this is just gonna be
yeah, you don't
way
you don't
too
want
weird.
that, bro.
Yeah,
You don't
nah.
want that. All right, bro. I'm wrapping up the stream, guys. I appreciate it. And
Yeah.
the new video.